good evening to you all. Happy Tuesday. I am here. I have done my hair. Well, kind of. I tried to curl it and I didn't quite remember how to curl it because it's been so long. So I've made a bit of an effort. But I'm here. It's Tuesday. I have got lots to talk to you about tonight. I'm so excited. Got lots to tell you, lots to show you. And as ever, I'll be doing some cards for you all and probably some terrible humour as always. And just having a good old chit chat, giving you a bit of a Laura style pep talk. And yeah, we'll see how this evening goes. So, thank you. Lots of you on. Hello, Trudy. Hi, Stella. Magdalena. Hello, Leslie. My sister's on, Lainey. Hello, Stella. Sophie. Hello to you all. Oh, thank you. So, I made a bit of an effort tonight. As well, I tried to make a bit of an effort. As you can see, I've got my little... So I'm going to tell you something about that in a little while. We've got more people on. But what I will say is I'm about to blow your mind with what I've done today. So I went shopping today. I went clothes shopping today, but not in the sense that you would expect. So hold that thought, because I am going to get to the whole clothes shopping thing. And I will tell you all about that. We'll see who else we've got on. Pat, you're on. Good evening to you, lovely. So lovely to see lots of you on here. I'm going to be on until, oh God, I don't know. I normally sort of say, yeah, I'll be on for about an hour, and I'm on for 2. So we're just going to see how it goes, because tonight is a big night. And whether you know it or not, yesterday, my online shop launched and I'm so excited. But not only that, so obviously I've teamed up with the lovely Leslie from What I Love, who is going to be dispatching, packaging. She's going to be my supplier for all the crystal goodies. However, little lady over here decided to stock some of her own stuff as well. And that delivery of stuff came today. So that means that I can actually show you some stuff, and you can see some of my display behind me. So I've got like a little tiny shop in my workroom. So it's great. Jen, hello. How are you doing? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. So if you're on and you haven't given me a hello, give me a hello. Let me know that you are here. Don't be shy. Never have to be shy when you're on my lives. So tonight we've got, as ever, I've got my cards here. However, if you had a look on the website and had a look on the shop, you will have seen that I'm also stocking some cards. So there's ones that I use, well, pretty much all of them I've got. But 2 of them I only got today. And I seen them and I thought I really, really want them, and I'm going to stock them in my shop. So when I ordered them, I did order a pack each for me too, which I can't wait to show you them. But all of the ones I've got on the shop online, I've got with me tonight, so I can show you them. So if you're feeling curious about some cards, I can show you those. However, the sad news is, and I was heartbroken, so these, my trusty little steeds, I will be stocking these as soon as stock comes in from the suppliers. But these are the Silver Witchcraft Tarot, my trusty steeds that I always use. I do use these ones, but I'm not stocking them ones, not yet anyway. But these ones, I've put them on the website as out of stock at the minute, as are the Oracle of the 7 Energies, because supply hasn't got them in yet. But you've all seen me use these. You all know what they look like. However, the ones that I do have, and you might spy them on my shelf if you're savvy-eyed, but I've got them right here to show you. So I have got the Kyle Gray Angels and Ancestors ones, which I can... I'll show you what I've got briefly, and then we'll do a proper look into them. So Jen, at the minute it's UK only, but that is only because I'm not too sure on postage restrictions and whatnot for overseas. But as soon as I figure that out and find out kind of costs and whatnot, then I will be looking into shipping, so I'll be able to ship to you over in the US as well. So I've got the Angels and Ancestors. I've got a few of them in stock. Actually, I've got 3 of them in stock at the minute. Then we have the Colette Baron Reid, the Goddess Oracle Power ones. So these are amazing. Hi, Amanda. How are you doing? So these ones are really, really lovely. And I've got, I believe, 2. No, I've got 3 decks of those. Obviously, I'll get more and more in, but I didn't want to like push the boat out too much in case I bought all this stock and I didn't sell it. Got to be realistic. And then, okay, these I have, and I only have the ones I'm going to show you is my own personal pack. So I only have one in stock. So if you want these, you need to snap them up on the website quick. These are the Rebecca Campbell Starseed Oracle deck, and these are absolutely beautiful. And the box itself, so when you open it, it's got this triangle design, and it is just gorgeous. And I'm a big fan of Rebecca Campbell. I'm enrolled on her Work Your Light course, and also she does have the Work Your Light Oracle deck, which I'm hoping to stock soon as well, but I've only got one of them in stock. But I'll be going through these when we've got more people on. I'll go through the actual decks, show you how they look. I will also be doing some readings as well with my cards, but I'm quite intrigued to see another deck of cards that I want to try out. Jen, yeah, that sounds fine. Do that. We'll send them to Steph. That's fine. So these packs I'm going to show you. I haven't used them before. I haven't even opened this pack yet, but I've had a browse at them and they just look lovely. Dawn, you're on. How are you doing, gorgeous? So the Crystal Spirits Oracle, these are also by Colette Baron-Reid. So I absolutely love Colette Baron-Reid's Oracle decks. They are gorgeous. And these ones, the Crystal Spirits Oracle, which I will open up and I will show you them as well. So these are all crystal cards. So if you are into your crystals, if you've got love for crystals, then these are probably going to be the cards for you. But I will open them up shortly. We'll take a look. And then these ones, I've been drawn to these for ages and I really wanted them. And I thought, right, I'm going to stock them on the website because I had a good feeling. And literally as soon as I opened them, they are gorgeous. So these are the Light Seers Tarot, and these are absolutely fantastic. Literally, the cards that are in them are just, I'm going to open them because I need to show you them. So you get the guidebook in them. There's the back of the card. And there we go. So I'm only going to show you one for now because kind of, I don't want to give all at the beginning and then kind of... But this is the full card on these ones. Just look how gorgeous they are. So you're in for a real treat with the Light Seers Tarot. And with these ones, I believe I have got, I've only got 2 in stock of those. But what I'll be doing is I will be going through a selection of bits that I've got in the shop. I will be telling you about different things that are in the shop and what I'm hoping to have in the shop. And I'll also be asking you what you would like me to have in the shop. However, before I go any further, I need to show you something. And I'm very sad to say that I will not be stocking them in the shop for the pure reason that they are so heavy, and for me to post them would be ridiculous. But hold that thought. If you've got me on my personal page or on Instagram, you'll have probably seen this already. But I'm literally beside my little self. I have only gone and got myself a little cauldron. So I am absolutely buzzing. It's proper cast iron, hence why it's so heavy. But I can use it for doing all my little spells, putting my resin and my incense and whatnot in there. So I am just, that is heavy. My little cauldron. So maybe if I get to the point where I have a physical shop, then I will look at stocking these. Unless you feel like you want to pay a fortune in postage, then maybe. But that is my little win for the day. So I'm absolutely buzzing about that. But what I'm going to do, I've got lots and lots to tell you, lots to show you, lots to waffle on about. And tonight I'm going to be talking as well about kind of finding yourself. Because I've spoken to a lot of you lately and you've all said, well, not all, but a lot of you have said that you're feeling a bit lost. You've lost yourself lately and almost kind of lost your mojo a little bit. So I'm going to be going into that about finding yourself, how to get your oomph back and find your mojo. And I'm going to be telling you how I did some clothes shopping today, and it was from a lovely changing room with the comfort of a hot coffee, and funnily enough all of the clothes were just my size. So hang on in there and I will be telling you about that shortly. But if you have not watched me on a Tuesday evening before, what I will say to you is that I do read-ins on here on the videos. However, I only do them when, and those of you that are on every Tuesday night will know this, when this little TikToker thingy is moving across the screen. So if that bit isn't on the screen, I'm not doing readings at that point, okay? And also it says there, please ask politely, because I don't know about you, but when you kind of jump onto all these other people's lives where they're asking for stars and asking for likes and shares and all of that crap. You get so many people on and they're just so rude, and they're like, card, reading, card, please. So if you're going to ask me for a reading without me being a bossy bitch, but I am going to be a bit of a bossy bitch, please be polite, because I like to create a nice group of people here. I've got a wonderful group of ladies that join in every Tuesday, or most Tuesdays if they can. And I'm so, so glad to welcome some of you newbies in tonight as well. So if you are on tonight watching and you're a newbie and you've not watched before, give me a little hello in the comments. And if you're a regular, let us know in the comments too. I'll know you're a regular, but just let everyone else know. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring up my little ticky ticker. And who is going to be first up to ask for a reading? I've got my Silver Witchcraft ones there, and I've also got the Giovanni Caselli ones here as well. So I'll see which ones I'm drawn to. And if I'm feeling really fancy, I might even later on in the live pull some from the Lightseers Tarot as well, so you can see how it works. Oh, Liney, piss off. That's my little sister, by the way. It's a term of endearment, I promise. Oh, fab. Okay, thanks, Jen. So let's have a look. Okay, Dawn, you are first up. So my sister, she can wait now because she was rude when she asked the first time. Right, Dawn, for you, let's pull a couple out and see what we've got. Okie doke. So you, my lovely, have got the Knight of Pentacles and you've got the Three of Swords. So for you, lovely, what I'm seeing here is, I know you've had some shifts with work lately. However, this one, I'm seeing that there is money for you to be able to do what you love, but for some reason you're holding off on it, and I don't know why. This one showed me it's there for the taking. However, I feel like your focus is elsewhere. So when you're kind of looking at kind of your work or where you're focusing your finances at and whatnot, I would say if you're feeling like you want to do something but you're not sure and you're kind of holding back, or the opportunity's there but you're kind of between whether to go or not, go for it and do it, because I feel like over the next 3 months, so we're again, right, so April and May, if you didn't watch me last week and if you've not had a reading with me the past week, April and May, lots of shit is going down, okay? Lots of shit is going down April and May. So there's going to be some sort of big shift, because all the readings I've been doing lately, there's lots going on April, May time. So Dawn, for you, over the next 3 months, what I want to say to you is if there's anything, any plans or anything lingering there that you're kind of thinking, right, this feels good, it's what I want to do, but is it going to be financially viable? Am I going to be able to do it? Anyone's opinions, this, that, and the other, do it, okay? Do it and set that in motion over the next 3 months, because that one is telling me it is just there for the taking. You're just putting yourself off. So do it. And in the next 3 to 4 months, I look forward to seeing you doing it as well. So those are for you, lovely. Let's have a look. Okie doke. Right, I'm going to make my way down the list. I'm going to do as many as I can. Then I'm going to waffle a load of shit at you about other stuff. And then I'm going to do more readings as well. If it's your first time watching me, don't be surprised. I am going to drop some swear words because I'm not prude. I'm not shy. I probably will not drop the F-bomb because I don't know. If I do, my mum might be watching or my grandma. So I do drop a lot of F-bombs, but not on lives, but I say a lot of other swear words. So if you're not into people that swear, then you might not want to watch this live. I'm just watching to see if my numbers drop now. Right. So if I don't get to you this first time, I will do. I'm just scrolling down to see who's asking. Don't be shy to ask again. There we go. Right. Oh, some birthdays coming up as well. Right. I'm going to get to them. Let's have a look. Where are they at? Right. Stella, you're a newbie, so let's pull one up for you. Okay. All right. You have got... Oh, I feel like I need to pull a third. Okay. So you've got the 10 of Swords. You've also got the 2 of Wands in reverse. And you have got the Knight of Cups. Okay, Stella, so for you, what I'm seeing here is that something that you've been waiting on in the next 2 months is coming, okay? Maybe it's been put off before or you've been putting it off, but something that should have happened before is due to happen in the next 2 months. However, what I want to say is it's not just fallen into your hands. There is work there to be done. So put yourself forward. Make sure that you're kind of keeping those wheels in motion and doing those things, because it's not just going to fall into your lap. And if you're sat there thinking, oh, this is meant to happen and it's not going to happen, and that's all you're doing, then it's not going to happen, because you've got to get your arse in gear. You have got to kind of, this one's telling me you've got to do the work, okay? But this one next to it, so the Knight of Cups here, is saying communication. So I feel like there's either someone that you need to talk to, or you need to inquire about something, ask about something to kind of get the information that you need. Otherwise, you're just a bit of a sitting duck at the minute, because I feel like this one, perhaps since October, maybe something you've been waiting on, or you've been trying to do something, or you've been kind of hoping it's going to come around. But this is giving me in the next 2 months. So what are we? February, March, April. Yeah, so kind of middle of April-ish. See, I told you everything's going down March, April time. So making sure you're speaking to the right people or saying the right things, because I feel like, even I've got here as well, there's an element of confidence that needs to come in here, because you may be holding back for fear of kind of speaking up or saying what needs to be said. But honestly, girl, put your mind to it, put your voice to it, step forward, and whatever it is that you've been waiting for or hoping for results on, that is going to come for you. That is definitely coming around for you in the next 2 months. But only if you do it, only if you go for it. If you just sit there and kind of wishful thinking, then it's probably not going to happen. So this is saying, like, come on, girl, get off your ass, do it, because you can do it. Okie dokie. So that is for you, lovely Stella. So let's Claire says, oh, I'd drop the F-bomb. I might drop a cheeky F-bomb, but it depends who's watching. Right, lots of you asking. I'm just making my way down the list, okay? So don't think I've forgotten you. Kat, you're on. Hello, beautiful. How are you doing? Right, Joe, let's pull for you. Okay, the little cards aren't calling me much tonight. I'm all for the big ones. Okay, right, I've got... Let's see. You are very, very welcome, Stella. Okay, so Joe, for you, you've got the 5 of Cups in reverse. You've got the 8 of Swords, and you've got the 2 of Cups. Okay, what here? What am I even talking about? I can't speak English. What I've got here for you, okay, Joe, is I'm seeing that you need to cut yourself away from the old. There is, I feel like this one, by way of relationships, there is progress here for you in a positive way. And I feel like there's kind of, you're at a point where there's someone around you that you could or should be able to positively communicate with. However, what I'm seeing in these two here is that for some reason you're holding back. And this may be due to past relationships or past experiences, or just anything from the past that's kind of making you pull back a bit. But this here is saying, I want to say to you that it's time to kind of, and I know it's hard and it sounds a bit condescending, but this is saying you almost need to cut away from that. Otherwise, you're not going to see progress in the areas that you want to move forward into. So I'm looking at this one. I feel like you're focusing somewhere that you're not meant to be focusing, or there's something that is staring you right in the face saying, oi, I'm here. But for some reason, you're just like over here and like, help me do this. And I want this to happen. But all this stuff's here for you. It's there. But I just feel like it's kind of, with this one, I've got a solar plexus in this one. And it's just kind of bringing up saying, like, have that confidence to believe in yourself, to believe that you're worth more than what you thought you've been worth in the past, or more than what people have treated you in the past. Because this one, I feel like, and again, this one's giving me, actually, no, this month especially, I feel like there is someone around you that can and wants to communicate with you on such a deep level. They want to not just listen to you, but they want to hear you. They want to hear you on a deep, deep communication level, and they want to understand you. They want to be there for you. So what I want to say to you, Joe, is don't shut those people out, okay? And especially if there's kind of any kind of romantic relationship-wise person, shall I say, let them in, okay? Because I feel like if there's any tension or anything going on there, I feel like it's kind of a wall needs to come down, and you need to let them in. So just kind of, if there's anything that you're hoping to happen, just kind of look at it from a different perspective and kind of think, oh, right, okay, maybe that's been there all along, or maybe this is what should have been done. But you just kind of shift your perspective and speak to the people around you that matter the most, okay? Let your guard down a little bit, not fully, but just a little bit. That is for you, lovely. Let's have a look. Oh, thank you. I'm a big nerd, really. I don't know if any of you seen my post that I put on the page yesterday. And I was just like, I think in the middle of it, I was like, I'm a weirdo, but I'm a lovable one. And I am. I am a bit of a weirdo. Well, I'm a big weirdo, if I'm being honest. And everyone knows it, and I don't care. And that is actually something that I'm going to get to. One of the points that I'm going to talk to you about tonight is not being a weirdo, but like kind of embracing how you are without giving a shit what anyone else thinks. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Oh, Joe says, spot on, babe. Oh, bless you. I'm so glad. Lots and lots of love to you. Mwah. Claire says it's great to be an individual. It is indeed. So I'm going to look back through some cards, see the cards of some people. There's lots and lots of names tonight. If I don't get to you on this first round, I will be doing a load of cards in a bit as well. And don't forget as well, it's closed now because I've got all my names on the list, but I've got that giveaway for my little chakra baggie. So if you commented on there, you've been entered in, and I'm going to do a live random wheel spinner so we can have a look. Okie dokie. Right, I'm making my way down. I'm not going to be able to do everyone in order, but I'll just see who jumps out, and then if I don't get you the first time, I promise I will get to as many of you as I can. Right, Magdalena, you're a newbie. Of course you can have a reading. Okay, let's pull for you. Ooh. Okie dokie. So you, my lovely, you've got the Four of Pentacles. You've got the King of Pentacles. I'm rocking like an 80s perm tonight. So one side's like 80s perm, and then this side's like Goldilocks. I've kind of lost my mojo for curling, I think. I need to chopstick curls. And then my hair. If you're a newbie and you're watching, normally my hair is like, no, not that. It's more like, no, I can't. This is back to front. I can't see. So this orange right here, no, but oh my God. Right, okay. This orange right here on this flame. My hair's normally this color, but it's faded out so much. So that's going to be whacked on this week. But anyway, Magdalena, let's do your reading. Okay, so you've got, did I show you the cards? No. Four of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. The four's in reverse. And then you also have the High Priest in reverse. So for you, what I'm seeing here is, I want to look at it as a kind of, whether you're in a relationship or not, but I feel like there's you, and then there's this masculine energy around you. And what I'm seeing is that here, I feel like you don't necessarily need to have this attachment to money. What I've got is that kind of money finds you and you're actually quite all right. Whereas around you, I feel like that you've got this masculine energy who's very materialistic. And I'm getting heart chakra in here for both. So I feel like you've got a lot of love for this person, but where finances, where spending, where money is concerned, you tend to kind of be at loggerheads quite a lot. And I feel like for you, and again with this one, April, but this is tail end of April. So April, end of April into May for this one. I feel like for you, kind of, you need to do something more for yourself from a point of doing it because it's something that you love, not because it's going to bring you in money. However, I feel like this person has got the view of what's the point in doing it if it's not going to make you any money. But what I want to say to you is to look at this. I feel like there's someone around you that's very jealous at the minute, and it's almost as if to say that you've got kind of, the world is your oyster right now. You've got all these opportunities that you could do, whether you know it or whether you believe it or not, okay? But I feel like there's jealousy creeping in because you've got all this opportunity, and I feel like this other person is almost created a bit of a ceiling for you, and they're kind of saying, oh, you shouldn't do that, you should be doing this, and almost kind of influencing you more than what they should be. And what I want to say to you is, especially with these ones, I feel like there's negative communication coming in from either them or other people. But what I really want to say to you is, this one, there's something that you need to do for yourself, and I feel it's more self-care focused. Okay, so whether it's something like meditation, if that's your bag, if there's something that you like to do, I'm getting a very nature vibe with you. So I feel like you need to be out in nature more. You need to be out almost in the wild, kind of out and about exploring and just doing something that really fills you up, that lights you up, without giving a shit what anyone else thinks. Okay, because this person here, I don't know who they are. I don't know if it's a partner or a family member or a friend or what, but this person, they just feel very overbearing. And I think it comes from their view of not feeling like they're good enough. However, they become this kind of authority figure where they like to push their views onto other people because they don't want the attention to be on them. So what I'd also say from that perspective as well is if there is anyone that's been very pushy or very critical of you right now, I would I just kind of keep them at arm's length and kind of say like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but do your own thing. Because this one's saying, I would, if you make, I can't speak. If you are trying to make any plans for yourself, and I mean this for yourself, not because someone else wants you to, because you want to, do it kind of the last week or so of April into the first week of May for that. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If not, bear that in mind, because I do feel like over the next sort of, I want to say 5 weeks, there might be someone kind of expressing jealousy or maybe becoming very controlling or opinionated on what you do and don't do with yourself. So hopefully that makes some sense for you. Okay, let's look at the comments. Right, we have got a birthday in the house. Let's have a look. Right, I want to bring up the right comment so we can all. Okay, Claire Roy, a very, very happy birthday to you. And I can see the comment underneath as well, so we'll do a happy birthday for tomorrow as well. So Claire, a big, big happy birthday to you. Many, many happy returns. And did I see, let's have a look. Where did it say? Just try to read through the comments. I'm 31 today. Hang on. Well, with 17 years experience. Well, you're only as old as you feel. So a big, big happy birthday to you. I'm not going to embarrass you or embarrass me or embarrass anyone else with my singing, but I will give you a reading. So let's have a look at your cards and see what we have got. Again, if I don't get around to any of you doing readings right now, I will be doing readings throughout the video, but I don't want to just do bang, bang, bang readings because I've got loads of shit to say and hopefully you want to see it, hear it. If not, you're going to hear it anyway. Well, obviously, unless you leave the live, but I'd really like it if you didn't. So Claire, Claire, for you, we've got the 6 of Swords. You've got the Queen of Pentacles and you've got the 3 of Cups. Okay, so these ones are all about embracing your female power. Okay, this one is saying that you've led the boat for a while in kind of sense of like family and everyone else. You kind of led them along doing what you needed to do, and you've done well, and you've kind of done all the stuff that us women have to do in our daily lives. Just all of the general shit that we have to do. And this one is now telling me that now is your time to chill out. And not just because it's your birthday, but because I feel like you deserve someone else to kind of take the reins for a little bit. And you deserve someone else to step in, to help you out with all the chores, to help you out with anything else that needs doing. And it's your time to just kind of sit nice and take in the view. So looking at this one, you've got with the Queen of Pentacles, this one is saying very similar to sit and take in the view. And with this one, again, it's harnessing. You've got solar plexus there with this confidence and this self-worth. And I really feel like for you, it's kind of like you're coming into this time, if not already, where you can kind of really, really begin to embrace you, to fall back in love with yourself and to just love the shit out of you. Because looking at this one, I think in the past, what I'm seeing here is you've had people that have been too much of an influence on you, and you've taken a lot to heart, and you've been kind of very scarred in the past from what I can see. But to look at this one, this is you sat there, despite any of this old stuff going on, it's kind of held you down, you're a bit stuck. It's saying like, actually, you're owning your shit. You're owning your scars. You're owning any of your trauma that you've got, any experiences that you've been through, anything that you've done. You're sat here and you're like, yeah, this is me. Like it or lump it. And I think for you, this is like a real thing of empowerment for you. But what I'm seeing here for you, so over the next 3 months, which will take you May, late May, nearly June, what I'm seeing here is like a sisterhood. And not with an actual sister, but as in like a sisterhood, a circle of women that are going to support you, that are going to kind of be there for you, and you're going to be there for them. I'm getting lots of sacral energy coming in here as well. So if there's anything that you do that's quite creative, I'm seeing here that there's a group that's going to come in that's going to kind of feed that creativity for you, or that you can kind of focus your creativity onto things that are going to help and support other people, as well as getting that back. So looking at this one, I feel like you're going to find your women. And with this one, because you've got to that point where you're kind of like, right, this is me, this is who I am, like everyone else. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do the F word, but that everyone else. And by doing that, you're actually finding your people. And I say this all the time, so everyone's probably going to get bored because I do say it all the time. But when you begin to become your real self, then that's when your tribes start to come in. Because if you think about it, when we kind of portray ourselves as the kind of the persona that general life wants us to be, that who they want us to be in the office, who they want us to be out and about, and just kind of who everyone wants us to be, then you're kind of surrounded by people that don't want you to be you. And you think, well, why do I want to be around them if they don't want me to be me? So then when you kind of strip back all of that shit, all of that layers of everyone else's opinions and everyone else's, there's a word I'm thinking of that I can't remember what that is. But when you get kind of down to the crux of I'm me, then you get your other people that are going, oh, well, I'm me too, and I like you. And then you go, well, I like you too. And then that's when you find your people. So there's no point being miserable trying to please people that don't matter, because most of the time, those people that want to be pleased, that want to control you, are just assholes, and you don't need to please them anyway. So this is saying to you to kind of nearing the summer, end of spring, nearer to summer, I feel like something big, not like huge big, but something big is going to happen for you by way of you really joining and finding and merging with your people, and that you're going to feel more alive. This is going to be your time to shine. And I feel like for you, this year is going to be the year where you truly, truly blossom and really kind of come into your own. And I think you're kind of, I get the impression that you're almost sat there thinking like it's about time. And yeah, it is about time. But these things do take time sometimes. So any change, Mr. Wonderful, is coming. Right, okay, so this one's given me, I feel like for you, I feel like you need to find you to then find the one. Okay, because again, the right people will come in when you fully embrace yourself. So don't get too hung up on any other people right now. Concentrate on you, and the rest will naturally follow in. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, lots of you commenting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ticker off, and I'm not going to take on any more, but I am going to look through the comments and try to try to reply and do as many readings as I can. Claire says bugger. That's all right. No, because then you'll find the right one, because I feel like if you welcome anyone in right now, they're not going to be the right one. So just hang on in there. Hang on in. So Sam says it's an important lesson for everyone, love themselves. Exactly. Bollocks to what anyone else says, because I always feel like if someone wants to control you, how you are, how you look, how you behave, then they're an asshole. And it's simple as that. There's no kind of, well, there probably is a deep philosophy to it, but right, so let's have a look. Okay, and the other one that I wanted to go to was, where is she at? Okay, Carly. Okay, it's your birthday tomorrow. Your 40th tomorrow. Amazing. So I'm going to pull some cards for you, and we will see what they've got. I've got a really sore finger. Ooh. I don't know if this is randomly me or Carly, if this is you. Let me know if you've got a sore finger. Could be me. I've been busy like unpacking and putting stuff places. Right, okay, so let's have a look for you, lovely. So Jen says, believe it or not, wasn't looking when mine came. Truth be known, he hated me and I hated him, and we're going on 16 years now. See, it's when you least expect it. Okay, Carly, so for you, lovely, we've got the Devil in reverse. You've got the King of Swords in reverse. And you've got the 10 of cups in reverse. Your hands are freezing. Oh my goodness. Literally, like the end of my finger just feels like it's like cramped. My hands are in cramp. Right, so for you, what I'm seeing here is, let's have a look. I'm going to pull another card. Okay, right, so you've got that one. That's the one that I just pulled out as well. Right, with these ones, with the devil, what I'm seeing here is, now this is complicated. I feel like for you that, and with this one, I feel like there's a confidence about you, but there's more to it behind the confidence. So it could be the fact that, I don't know, maybe you put on a very confident front to kind of people, but actually behind that, you're quite, I don't know, like nervous or anxious, or you've got stuff kind of going on there. But what I've got here is, okay, what I'm doing is I'm going to, hang on. Oh, Leslie, you're on. Hello, beautiful. I've been chatting about you, and I will chat about you some more as well. So any comments coming in now? My ticker's gone down, so don't comment asking for a reading now. I'm going to try and get through the comments that are up. If I don't get to them, I'll bring the ticker up again in a bit, and then I will do some more. Otherwise, it's just going to be a free-for-all. I'm going to be here all night going blind to try to find them all. So when that ticker's up on the bottom, then put your comments in, pile them in. But at the minute, oh, my mum's on. Hi, mum. So, Carly, for you, yes. So I feel like it's almost like there's a confidence that you put on to kind of hide whatever's going on behind the surface. But actually, I feel like with this one, I feel like this kind of, I don't want to call it a fake confidence because that's not what I mean. But I feel like to drop that, you would feel more confident than you already do. But you could be confidently you, then try to be confidently the person. This goes back into what I was just saying, actually. So you can be confidently you without having to try and confidently be the person that everyone wants you to be. And actually, if there's, I don't know, I feel like there's maybe some kind of, you think you've got flaws there, especially looking at the devil. But I feel like actually that's your quirks. That's what people are going to love you for the most. And anything that you're kind of hiding back, any kind of, because I feel like I'm waffling here. I feel like I'm very confused, but not me confused. I feel like there's just an air of confusion. What I'm going to do, I'm going to shuffle, and I'm going to pull from the little deck because I want to get a clearer picture for you. Okay, right, this makes more sense. Okay, so you've got the Chariot in that one. You've got the Six of Wands, and then you've got the Six of Swords. So this is saying between now and June, you need to kind of, with this one, you really need to kind of find your focus, find you, and decide to stick with it. Because I feel like once you're kind of you can't go back from that, but it's just that fear of stepping forward. And with this one, this is saying that actually in doing that, I feel like for you, especially work-wise as well, things are going to improve for you between now and kind of June, summertime. But again, there's hesitation there. I feel like at the minute there's kind of a real lack of confidence, and you need to just put your best foot forward and go for it, girl. Because what I'm seeing here is that anything bad that you've been through or any kind of fears that you've got, this is saying that that's you steering away from it. You're going into the calmer waters now, and now it's kind of, this is your chance to be you, to do what you got to do what you want to do, and to really just beautifully be yourself. Because I feel like at this one, if you're pulling back and thinking, oh, I'll go back into my box and I'll just be you, okay? I don't give a shit what anyone else says or thinks, or just be you. And I'm saying this a lot, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, but Carly, for you, I do feel like for you to be more confident is actually going to not just kind of improve you in general, but I feel like for you work-wise is going to bring a lot more for you. Hopefully that makes sense. You can take that. But between now and June, definitely look into either moving up in work or applying for new jobs or doing things that you maybe wouldn't have done before or felt confident to do before, and go for it, because that changes are there for the taking. Let's have a look. Lots of comments going on. Oh, lots of lovely comments. I miss it. Oh, thank you. Oh, Kim. Oh, bless you. Dawn, no problem. I will see you shortly. Okie dokie. Right, let's have a look. I've got a really itchy ear. Let's see. Here have you got? Right. Jackie, I want to pull a card for you. Where are you at? Where have you gone? Right, I don't know. Why can I not? Okay, so many comments have come up and now I can't find them all. Right. I'm just like scrolling aimlessly here, trying to find all these comments. Right, I don't know it. I can't find it now. Right, Jackie, I was going to pull a card for you. I can't find your comment, but I'm going to pull one for you anyway. So, oh, there you are. I don't know. It's disappeared. I can only scroll up so far. There's been that many comments. I can't scroll up anymore. Right, Jackie, for you, let's have a look. Oh, Sam, thank you. Okay, right. I'll pull for Jackie, and then Kim, I will pull for Suzanne Middleton afterwards as well. Sherelle, you're here this week. So Sherelle was our winner last week of the free one-to-one guidance session, and she wasn't watching live. But you will be pleased to hear that I've spoken to Sherelle, and she has booked in for her free reading as well. So there you go. So anyone that does win a free reading, there's proof that you do actually get your winnings. So if you're a newbie and you haven't watched before about that, so every month, the first Tuesday of each month, I'll pull a winner to receive a free 30-minute one-to-one guidance session, and Sherelle was February's winner. Okay, so Jackie, for you, you've got Justice here, then you've also got the Page of Pentacles, and you have got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So looking at these ones, what I want to say to you is, if there's something that you feel like you want to do that's either making you feel good or that you're very drawn to, that's kind of, it's where your heart is telling you where you want to go, then I'd go for it. Even if it seems like it's maybe not the kind of the typical way to do it, or the way that other people would do it. I'm very drawn to November here as well. Something very specific. I don't know which November, I just feel November in general, but this is saying you do what you want to do in a way that feels right to you. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense to anyone else, as long as it makes sense to you. And I can really just feel it in here. There's something really heart space for you. And this one is saying there's a time going to come for you where you can you need to explore. You need to do some exploring on your own, but you won't be on your own. And I feel like, obviously knowing what I know, and looking at this one as well, I feel like there are plans that were meant to happen, and they obviously didn't happen for obvious reasons. But it's almost like I feel like you need to create a bucket list and a checklist of places you need to go and things you need to do for this very specific person. And you'll know exactly who I'm talking about, because what I'm seeing here is this is you doing all this stuff, but they're there with you. Kind of, actually, you will know it because you'll feel it. You'll know that they're there. As well, when it's time, looking at this one, I'm feeling you going to somewhere a lot warmer. Although this one's kind of facing backwards. There's obviously been delays for obvious reasons. But what I am seeing here, let me pull a card just to get a bit more. Okay. Right. So for this one, this is just saying take your time. Okay. Do things that that feel good to you, that matter to you. And again, it doesn't need to make sense to anyone else. It's your choices, it's your life, it's what you want to do with things. I also feel as well, I feel like there's it's time kind of coming up where something needs to be done. And it's something that you've been either putting off for a while, or you've been thinking about it, but haven't felt like the time is right. And I feel like, not just yet, but I feel like spring into the summer is going to be time to, I feel like really nervous, and I'm like, it's going to be time to, I don't even know how to word this. I feel like you've got a bit of a gist, but you need to keep a bit, and then you need to let some go. And it needs to be let go in a place where both your hearts would be filled with joy. I know to other people this sounds very cryptic, but Jackie, I hope you know what I'm talking about here. And whether this has been something that's been on your mind lately, or if it's kind of sat there and you're not really sure, but I feel like you do it in a way that that works for you, and that kind of, I feel like I'm getting really emotional. I don't want to cry. Jackie, let me know if you're crying. I'm not going to go on anymore, but hopefully you know what I mean. And over the summer, kind of bring up the courage to kind of to do things for you, but for them. And that's I'm gonna not I'm not gonna go into anymore. But hopefully you know what I mean. Right, okay. I'm gonna take a drink of water. D, oh bless you. That's all right, you made it on. Right. At the minute, I'm not taking on any more new readings right now because my ticker's not up and there's loads and loads of comments, and a lot of them I can't even go back to. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one for Suzanne. Where's she gone? One for Suzanne, and then I'm going to chat to you all about some other stuff, and then I'll do some more readings in a bit because I need to Jackie, it's called retirement. Thank you. I know exactly what you mean. Yes, I'll never play. Oh, I love you. Sending lots and lots of love. Oh, that's made me teary-eyed. Oh, right. Okay, Suzanne, for you, let's pull and see what's got on here. Whew. Right. Oh. So if you haven't watched from the beginning and you've just popped on now, or if you're kind of halfway in, Mum just popped on to say hello. The night, I love you. Oh, okay, right. So yes, I'm going to be talking a lot more. I'm going to be talking about my shop. I'm going to open them cards. I'm going to show you the cards. I'm going to show you some other things. I'm going to be talking about Leslie. Leslie, I hope you're still watching. Okay, so Suzanne, for you, let's have a look and see what we've got. I feel like I need to pull 4 for you. Okay, so I've got the 8 of Wands in reverse. Also the Ace of Swords. Then you've got the 2 of Swords in reverse, and you've got the Lovers. Okay, right, Suzanne, I feel like for you, I don't know where you're at in your love life at the minute, but what I will say is that it feels like here you're kind of almost in 2 minds between something, and you're kind of weighing up the good and the bad and the yes and the no. And for some reason, I feel like you're reflecting back. Okay, and what I want to say to you, whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship, I don't know, but what I want to say to you is, moving forward with any kind of love life, don't look back. I want you to look forward and to see what can become, okay? Because I feel like whatever's been before is not going to be replicated. And also you kind of, I feel like at this point there's maybe kind of weighing up options of, do you continue as you are? Do you cut ties? What do you do there? And for some reason, I'm very drawn to August as a month, but I'm not sure exactly why. I just want to pull one more card for you. Let me know in the comments, Suzanne, if this is making any sense for you. So, right, okay. Okie dokie. Right, so looking at this one, I feel like there is a real lack of communication where relationships or where love life is concerned. And I feel like as well, it's not just kind of one-sided. I feel like, again, kind of looking back at the past with this one, I feel like there's an air of like a lack of confidence there that's been instilled in you for whatever reason. However, anyone around you right now, I'm picking up on quite a spiky character around you, and I feel like there's a bit of a distance there. And obviously with the cards, I can never tell people what to do. I can just kind of give what I'm seeing and give the kind of what the cards are saying. But I feel like for you, lovely, what I want to say to you is that looking at this one where you're kind of weighing things up, I feel like you already know the answer of what you want to do. It's just, it's almost as if you're just waiting for someone to tell you that you're right, or that you're kind of waiting maybe even to be told wrong. But I feel like in your heart and in your mind, you already know what your answer, what your choices are, how things are going to be moving forward. But I feel like you keep kind of reminiscing, looking back, looking at what was. And I feel like in the nicest way possible, I want to say to you, I don't feel like what was is going to continue to be. So looking at this one, I feel like you need to build up the courage to kind of make your choice and to kind of break away from any negativity, because I feel like you don't need that holding you back. I feel like, again, there's someone around you that's very, very controlling, and they're not getting the best side of you. And that's because I feel like because of their attitude and the way they are, it's almost like you withdraw yourself a little bit. So what I want to say to you, lovely, is to really kind of weigh up your options, but be realistic about it. You don't want to get stuck in the same loop of just shit after shit, because it's not fair on you. And yes, it might hurt to kind of make a choice that you don't want to make, but think of it in the long run for yourself, for your kind of your physical health, your emotional health, your well-being. And just when making a decision, project and just think, right, 5 years from now, if I'm either way, which one do I want to be in? Okay, because I feel like you've got a big decision to make, and I can feel the tension and the weight on your shoulders, and my chest feels really, really tight there as well. So don't rush into any decisions. However, make sure you think things through, and don't do anything just because you feel like that's what they would want. Do it because it's what you would want. Okay, so that is for you, beautiful. So I will be doing some more readings in a little bit. However, oh yes, spot on. Oh, bless you. So Alexandria, you're on. Good evening, my lovely. How are you doing? Lots of you haven't. Kim's having a conversation with my mum. My mum's gone now. Sam, yes, you do. You do indeed. Right, okay, so if you didn't watch at the beginning, and if you've been living under a rock, you may not know that yesterday I launched my shop. And today I had a delivery of my stock. But also on my shop, I've got the lovely Leslie from What I Love, who is supplying all the crystal goodies. So there's the crystal bags, there's the pendant necklaces, there's the chakra spheres, there's the chakra sprays, which I'm going to actually tell you what. Let's get some good. Oh my God, I look huge. I'm not this big in person, I promise. This maybe wasn't the best outfit choice. Oh, Jessie, you're on. Hello, how are you doing, lovely? So Leslie has got some very, very lovely things which you can purchase on my shop, and a few of you already have. So if you haven't already seen these, there are these chakra and aura sprays, and they are effing fantastic. So there's one for each of the chakras, and so the ones I've got at the minute, I am going to have all of them in, but these ones, this is your amethyst crystal one, and this does for the crown chakra. On the back, you've got like a little affirmation that you can say as you spray it. There's directions there. They actually come in a glass bottle. I don't know if you can hear it. So they are glass. And this is lavender oil in this one. And this is amethyst crystal. So you just spray it, literally. You can use it. I use this to kind of like the kids. Oh, sends them to sleep, and it's great. And then the other one that I've got here is the one for the sacral chakra, which is the carnelian. And this is sweet orange oil. And again, that's got the affirmation on the back. That's that glass one. So if you look on the website, we've got them for all of the chakras. There's a couple more that I need to add on as well. But they're all on there, and those will be shipped direct from Leslie. Also, if you're into your crystals, we have chakra crystal bags. And there's one for each of the chakras, or you can have a mixed bag. And this is actually what I'm going to be giving away to the winner tonight. Not this actual one, because this is mine. So I will be paying for the winner's bag, and Leslie will be dispatching it direct to you. So with these bags, whether you choose all of the chakras or whether you choose one chakra, they come with a little charm. So each chakra one will come with the chakra symbol, but this one comes with a lotus. You get 7 in this one, and obviously the other ones you can have a look at what's in there. So in a nice little organza bag. So the winner that I'm going to pull in a bit for if you commented on my post, then you'll be entered in. If you didn't, then tough luck. But we'll pull a winner live shortly, and the winner will win one of these. So Jessie, not too bad. So your throat chakra crystals are going to be posted to you tomorrow, and they should hopefully be with you the next day. So what are we tomorrow? So they should be with you Thursday. So yes, if you want to look at them, there's the little crystal bags on the website. Also, as you always see me wearing my pendant, if you want one of these, you can get these on the website as well. So there's a choice of crystal that you can have inside, and they are only £8, I believe, plus postage. So Ruth, unfortunately, nope. Entries shut at 7. I've got quite a few names on there though, so they're all on there. Let's read through. Sherelle's interested in a mixed bag. So yeah, they're a good little starter bags as well. Or if you want to kind of keep them, if you've got getting all the different chakra ones and you want to focus on specific chakras, keeping them in their bags and then bring them out when you need each one. So those are those bits. Obviously, Leslie, we've got the spheres, which are lovely. And tell you what, shall I do a screen share? We do love the screen share here, don't we? Love a screen share. So let's take a look. Okay, yes. So I've got the chakra pendulums, which will come direct from Leslie, and they will be 4 orders. Oh, fab! So orders are going out already. It's all right. We've got lots of stock, so keep your orders coming. So the pendulum that I've got in at the minute is the chakra one. I'll show you what we've got on there. Let's take a browse and do a screen share. Okay, let's have a look. Chrome tab. Where is it at? I'll try to find the right one. Right, okay, here we go. So okay, can you all see the website? Okay, so if you go to the main page and you scroll down, ta-da! This will come up if you're on a phone as well. So browse the chakra shop and up will come the shop. And then on here, you can scroll down. You can either go direct to the bits that you want, or you can scroll down, have a bit of a nosy. So here you can see the chakra bags. So if we click on see all, and we'll scroll down again. So these are the little bags here. So they all come. You've got, you've obviously got root. So root from sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. And then you've got that mixed bag there as well. So that is the crystal bags. They are $9.50. However, the heart chakra one is $10.25 because there's an extra crystal in there that's a bit more pricey. Right, I'm back. That happened last week as well. Okay, head in for sphere. Okay, so let's put that back on because I don't know what even happened then. Bit odd. Okay, so then that's your chakra ones. We can go back to the main page, and then we have got, scroll down, you've got the chakra and aura sprays, which I've showed you already. There's all information there. They are 100% recyclable, all natural ingredients, and they are also vegan friendly, which is fabulous. So scrolling down, then we've got jewelry. So we've got the chakra pendant necklace, we've got the bracelets, and then like my little thingy-mabobby there, you've got the spiral cage necklace, which you have got, you can choose your crystal, and you've got a choice of rose quartz, amethyst, carnelian, clear quartz, green aventurine, amazonite, citrine, jade, or tiger's eye. So lots of choice there. They're £8 as well. So there will be postage on top of whatever your whole order is, but we've kept it down as much as we can. Then we have these wonderful things. So Leslie, these ones will be under divination, energy, and charging. So if I click on see all, this bit is just, this is my favorite page, I think. So we've got here these lovely selenite charging plates, which are absolutely gorgeous. Definitely, yeah, Mercury retrograde. It keeps booting me off. So yes, we've got the hexagon shaped one, which is £20, which is it's just absolutely beautiful. I'm going to get myself one of them actually. And then we've got the round selenite charging plate there, which is a bit more at 23, and that's because it's that bit heavier. And there's obviously, because a hexagon, I'd imagine at one point was a circle and it had some shaved off it. So then from there, moving down, so these ones are absolutely gorgeous. Like, I'm gonna have to get me one of these. So you have got the pendulum there as well, so that chakra pendulum is £10. Then these selenite athame ones are just bloody gorgeous. Okay, so here you've got them. You can choose which crystal you want on the handle. So these are handmade. Leslie does have some in stock, however they'll be kind of handmade to order after that. So you've got a choice of the handle as well. You can have chevron amethyst, black obsidian, sunstone jade, sodalite, or bloodstone. So they are absolutely gorgeous. So you've got the sort of, well, if you come down there, it tells you a bit more about it. So they're hand sculpted using filing tools. There's no machinery, and they are just absolutely beautiful. They're £35, but rightly so, because they are gorgeous. I'm going to get me one. So if you get you one, let me know, and we'll compare ones. That sounded really rude. that didn't sound how it was meant to. And then from there, you've also got the Orgonite Reiki. I can't speak. I'm doing a Sean Connery. Orgonite Reiki sphere there as well. So that one has got. That's basically kind of just like a little ball that sits there, and you can. Aren't they gorgeous? They are so nice. So if any of you do order if any of you order anything, please do take your pictures of it, tag me on Instagram, tag me here, post them on the page. I would love to see you with your orders, with your items. It'd be absolutely fantastic to see. So let's look into this one. So this one's $27.50. It tells you all the different crystals that are in it. You've got amethyst, blue aventurine, lapis, green jade, yellow agate, carnelian, and red jasper. So it's approximately sort of 60 millimeters. That's like 6 centimeters in diameter with the acrylic stand. And it's just kind of good for converting negative energy into positive. And it's just a really balancing item. So if you want to have that with you when you're doing any kind of healing, any readings, or if you have an altar wherever you have one, then you can pop that on there as well. So that's that one. And then as we go back to the beginning, then we move down, and oh shit, I went a bit too far back to the beginning on that one. Oh, it's a 60 centimeters fit. Oh, is it? Do you mean 60 millimeter? So that would be, bear with, because I was measuring my shells earlier. Here we go. Okay, so that will be, is it 60 cent? No, it can't be that big, can it? 60 centimeters. But 60, so it's going to be, but that? I thought so. Okay, so it's going to be, hang on, let me measure my crystal ball and see how big my crystal ball is. Okay, oh no, my crystal ball's about 9. So it's not as big as, oh, you can't even see me. Okay, it's not as big as this, but it's not far off. Okay, but they are really, really lovely. Okay, so that is that. And then next on the 6 centimeters, yeah, it's the easiest way to do it. So then next we've got, oh, this is fancy. Actually, no, I'd rather you seen it bigger and I was smaller. So then, yeah, I didn't intend on giving you a full tour, but here we are. Then on, so the incense, sage, and smudging. So all of these items I've got behind me right now. So these will come from me. Okay, so these abalone shells, I was quite pissed off, to be honest. I ordered them and they turned out a lot smaller than what I thought they were. So the one I use, if you ever see me using mine, so this is mine. And I know this is a bloody massive shell, so I wasn't expecting it to be that big, but I thought it was going to be like bigger. So they come, and I've got them in 2 sizes. So I've got medium and I've got extra small. So this is the medium one. So this is the 8.5 centimeter one. Okay, so it's still a good size. And then this is the extra small one, which I didn't expect to be that small. So they're about 7 centimeters, but they're good if you if you've not really had an abalone shell before, if you're not sure what to do with them, it's quite good for a little starter one. So these ones, what you can do is, I basically use mine like an ashtray for my sage. If I'm lighting my sage or any of my wood chippings or anything like that, I don't light any resin in there. I don't use charcoal disc and resin. I would not recommend that in the abalone shell. However, when I light the sage, I do just rest it in there, and it is literally just, but what they do, it's, so if you look on the description on the website as well, so the sage teamed with the shell is like a native kind of thing that kind of reinforces any clearing or anything that you're sending up. So that is the abalone shells on there. There's the 2 sizes, so make sure you check out both sizes on there. Then what we've got is next, you've got the incense holders with a brass inlay. So these are all right behind me. I've got lots and lots of different ones. I've got shitloads of stock of those. And then in front of them, I don't know if you can see, actually next. So the incense sticks I haven't got in yet. However, I have got the incense cones, which are, let's take that down a minute. Okay. Have I got pheasant feathers? I haven't. I have not got pheasant feathers. I'd like some. I've got my own feathers, but not for selling. But I've got, where they are. Okay, so I'm going to grab these actually. Okay, so you've got the white sage and cedar incense sticks. So these ones, oh, they smell amazing. They're so good. So with these come like this. They come with a little feather for wafting, a little wafty feather. There's probably like a really technical name, but I like to call them waft feathers. And they come all bundled up like that. They just smell so good. It smells like a mix between, like, it's like spiritual baby talc. Oh, I shouldn't be an advertising reel, should I? But those ones, they're on the website. You can get them, and they are, I don't even, like, off the top of my head. There we go. What? $1.99? What? Get them while you can. Order a few of them. Yeah, so them ones you want to be ordering in, and you get your little wafty feather. But $1.99. Jeez. Am I still? Can you? No, you can't even see the website. I'm just chatting to myself. There we go. So they are $1.99 for a pack of those incense sticks. How amazing is that? And then you've also got the incense cones, which are right behind me. So these ones actually come with, and they're each of the chakras. I'm going to open them. I don't know if you can see me enough. No. Okay. Right. So these ones, you get one for each chakra, and this thing here is a little freebie. So this one is literally, you get your chakra, your little cone out, and then it's got a little thing. You just sit your cone on there, and it burns. So this one I kept aside specifically to open up. Okay. So these are going to be mine. So each one of the chakras has its own scent. So the root chakra is strawberries. So let's get a good old whiff of these, shall we? Oh, helps if you open the plastic packet, doesn't it? So they come sealed in a plastic packet. Okay, you get 30 cones in a pack. And they come obviously in the tube. And then you get your little holder, which you just untie this. And then you just obviously have that there, and you rest your cone on it, and you light it, and it smells wonderful. So if I was chatting to one of the ladies earlier, and we were talking about the resin, which I'll show you in a minute. But if you haven't got all the kit for the resin, like, you literally, obviously once you detach it from the lid, you put your cone on there and you light it. Actually, shall I light it? Let's do it in real life. Let's see what it does. Let's test this baby out. Okay, so at the top of the cone. Oh, we have light. There we go. And then that, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I didn't light it enough. I don't think QVC are going to be knocking on my door anytime soon. There we go. Okay. There you go. So you see it burning there, and that'll just burn down. And that will just gently release the incense there. Oh my God. That does smell like, that's really strawberry. That's weird. It's like a smoky strawberry. I like that. So that one is, so that's the root chakra. That's strawberry. Then you've got, actually, these are $4.29 a box, a tube, tubey box, $4.29. So there's the root chakra, which is strawberry. Then you've got sacral chakra, which is orange. You've got solar plexus, which is lemon. You've got heart, which is mint. Then you've got throat, which is blueberry. Third eye, which is lavender. And then you've got crown, which is blackberry. And each of them come with the little thingamabobby. They're $4.29 each. However, if you do want to buy all 7 of them, there is a little multi-buy discount on there as well. So if you want one for each of the chakras, and obviously 30 cones is like, It's one a day. So it's not bad. So there you go. That's it burning down there, and you just rest it on there and it'll just burn away and smells lovely. Sherelle says you're going to cost me a fortune. That's all right. Don't mind. So with the sage, I've got sage on the website as well. So let me show you these. I feel like a proper shop lady. Bless Imogen earlier when I set it up and I said to her, it's all from my shop. She went, because obviously the window's there. She goes, does that mean people are going to come and they're going to knock on the window and then you're going to sell things to them in your shop? And I was like, well, no. And then I kind of did that. No, it's online. But I don't know. Maybe in years, it depends. COVID, might have a shop of my own. I'm aiming to have my own studio space for classes and workshops and whatnot, and one-to-one. So who knows? May as well add a shop. So then, while we're on the subject of incense, I also got this one, which is a resin incense. So what you would need is, and unfortunately, I haven't got stock of any dishes at the minute because the supplier hasn't got what I want. So I'll show you mine though. So my dish that I use currently when I use stuff like this is I use something like this. It's a little fireproof dish. However, if you've been watching, my new cauldron, you can put that in them. But when you buy the resin, if you haven't already got them, I would highly recommend, because you won't be able to burn them otherwise, that you buy the charcoal discs as well, because that's what you need to burn the resin. I'm not going to open them. I've got my own charcoal discs open, so I'll show you what they do. Bear with me. I've literally got like bags upon bags of stuff in my drawer. Okay, so I've got an open packet of this somewhere. I can't find them. Okay, I'm just going to open another packet. So let's have a look. I live in the USA, I have to wait to clear. Oh, that's all right. Okay, so the charcoal discs. I'm not going to empty my dish. I'm not going to light it because I've got stuff in there from like a little spell I was doing, so I don't want to clear that out. But basically, the charcoal discs come in a little. I can't even open it now. Come on. So if you've never used a charcoal disc before, what I will say is, so this is what they look like, just a little disc like that. And then what you do is you'd light it, and then you put your resin in this little bit here, and then that will just light it, and it'll go like either resin or like loose incense. And when you light it, don't expect anything fantastic to kind of happen instantly. What you need to do, and this took me a while to figure this out, is that you actually use your lighter, you light it, but you've got to hold it on, and then it'll start to crackle, and then it'll move across the disc, and then it will begin to go white, kind of like a fire lighter that you get in barbecues. And then when that begins to heat up, then you put your incense in, and then it'll waft. So that's that. There's the chakra incense, and that is on the website is only $2.49 for a little baggie. So that's not bad going. So that's that. Right, what else have I got to show you? I've got more to talk about as well, and I'm aware I'm being, I don't know, I hope I'm not being boring. I'm just really excited about all my shop stuff. And my numbers are dipping. Oh my god, we've had like 4 people leave. Right, I need to do something to, don't make me sing, please. Right, I've tidied all my room and now it's a mess again. Right, okay, so who wants to see some cards? Who wants to see cards? I'm going to just move this cone over because I'm probably going to burn myself and forget it's there. Right, I'm just going to put that there. Okie dokie. Right, so cards wise, I have got, yeah, that's all of that there. So it's just the cards left really. Oh, thank you. Thank you all. Okay, no, not card readings. I'm showing you cards. Right, so the ones that I've got in stock are, and the ones I'm showing you at the minute are my own ones. The minty cone, I haven't opened it actually. I don't want to, I opened the root one because I thought I'd just have that for a try, but I don't want to open all of them just in case. But maybe I'll order more for trying. Okay, so the Angels and Ancestors pack that you can get on the website. If you've not seen these before, so in the pack, so they open up like this. Then you get your little guidebook in there. No, I'm not going to open them yet. And then in here, okay, so the front has got this very kind of, it's got that Native American look on there. However, these cards are from different walks of life and different cultures and whatnot. So they're not just native cards. So when you look at them, you've got like this one here. It's like warrior. I'm just going to randomly cut into them. Then you've got Earth Guardian, like this one. So these are very good. These are quite a common choice for people that are getting their first Oracle deck. There you've got Great Teacher. You've got, okay, and then you've got the Eagle. And then these ones, it goes through all the different, the seasons and whatnot as well. You've got Trader. So it goes through, there's loads of, oh, I like that one. How nice is that? So these are good. There's lots of detail, lots of different kind of elements to this pack. So if you're new to Oracle, these are quite a nice ones to start off with. So those are the Kyle Gray Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck, and they are on the website at, hang on, let's find the page of where, and then I'll tell you what's where. There we go, Tarot and Oracle. So Angels and Ancestors are on there. They are, oh wow, okay, they're only $17.99 for them. Pat says, I have Angels and Ancestors. They're lovely cards. Give me goosebumps. They're absolutely beautiful. So they're $17.99 on the website, and they are gorgeous. Okay, but the next set of cards I'm going to show you, these are fucking fantastic. Okay, I said it. I said an F word. So these are the Goddess Power Oracle, and these are by Colette Baron Reid, and these are absolutely beautiful. Okay, these are just, I can't even tell you how amazing they are. They are quite expensive, but they are worth it. They're so gorgeous. So again, they open up like that ones, and then you've got your book in there. So these are my decks. What I will say is I will not sell any decks of cards on the website that I've either not used myself or that I don't kind of advocate. Okay, I won't just sell shit for the sake of selling it, because I don't think that's right. I'd only sell stuff that I would personally use myself or that I would personally recommend. So be trusted that anything that I do sell on the website is stuff that I would use myself. So these cards, the Goddess Power, these are goddesses from different cultures around the world, and these are honestly, these are so beautiful. They're so powerful. So they're the first one you've got there. You've got Nyx on there, and just see how gorgeous they are. Okay, the next one we've got, I'll just cut into them. I can't say this name, but I don't know. I think it's like a Irish name. I'm not even going to attempt it, but there's that one. Then we've got, and you've got Bronwyn on there. There you go. Seeing them, they're just so beautiful, especially when you're doing if you're doing like deep female work and kind of work with the goddesses and that kind of goddess energy, then these are really gorgeous cards to work with. Like, look at that one. How gorgeous is that? They are absolutely beautiful, and they're quite large, hefty cards as well. So that's, I'll measure them. I'll tell you, they are about 13 centimeters that way long by 8 centimeters wide. So they are quite big, because when you think about the kind of the usual tarot cards that I use are these, okay, and that's it next to them. Okay, so they are really big. These ones on the website, as I said, they are a bit pricey, but I promise you they are absolutely worth it. These are, oh shit the bed, they're £5 off as well. Okay, so these are normally $29.49, and they're on there at the minute for $24.49. Okay, and I've got 3 packs of these in stock at the minute. So if you want them, get on there now and get them, because I don't know how long they're going to last. But that £5 offer isn't going to be on there for long. So these are £5 off at the minute. They are, aren't they, Vicky? These are absolutely, they're just so gorgeous. And honestly, to feel them in your hands, they're just, oh, they are beautiful. So those are on the website as well. The next up, we've got Starseed. So Rebecca Campbell is one of, I absolutely adore Rebecca Campbell. Her work, I'm enrolled on her Work You Like course. I've got her cards. They are just 10. Shit the bed. So these cards are gorgeous, and you'll have seen the way that the other cards open. These ones, like, look at them. How cool is that? How snazzy is that? So when you open them again, you've got the guidebook there, and excuse me. So then these ones, honestly, the artwork on these are going to blow your mind. They're absolutely going to blow your mind. So I've seen them. They are just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that one. How beautiful is that? So these are really, really gorgeous. These are great for like deep soul work, any deep readings, or even just for yourself. They're nice to just look at. Sophie says use fairy tarot card. Imogen, actually, my little girl, I bought her them for Christmas, and I haven't properly used them myself. She has got them up. So I've been debating on stocking them because obviously we've got them in the house. And I'm thinking, well, do I? Don't I? But I thought I'd see what I got first and how I got on. But yeah, I think they're really, really nice ones, especially for if you're new to tarot as well. The fairy ones are really, really lovely. So Les, yes, anyone can use them. You don't have to be kind of in tune as such to use them. If anything, you can buy them and then you can get used to using them and then go from there. Excuse me, I've lit that incense cone and I'm a bit I need some ventilation. Yeah, so with cards, yeah, anyone can use them. And contrary to what other people may say, when you get a deck of cards, some may tell you to learn them before you read them. However, I would contradict that, and I would say do not read the book. Okay, read from your intuition. That is what I do. If I'm being completely honest, I have read tarot for years, and actually, if someone was to say to me, buy the book, exactly what does that card mean, I would say to you, I haven't got a clue. Well, I do. I've got I know, but when I read cards, I read from how I feel, not from what I know from a book. So if you want to begin to read cards, if you've never got if you haven't got any, and you want to get some, then just kind of open them, see how you feel with them, and when you pull them down, say what you feel. Okay, you can. Good Jesus. Who's watching has got bad throat? Yeah, you just kind of feel into them and see how they feel with you. As I say, the angels and our ancestors oracle are very good if you want oracle. However, if you want tarot, then these ones I'm about to show you are lovely. Kim is going to order one of the sprays, a calming one. Okay, so Kim, if you want one that's calming, where's it at? You will want to go. They're right in front of me. You want to go for the the crown chakra one, which is amethyst crystal, and that's lavender oil in that. That one, honestly, it is like sleep spray. It is just. Do you know what they smell like? You know when you go to a spa, and Les, it's you. Oh, bless you. Sending you lots and lots of love. I'll try and clear as much as I can for you there. So Kim, for you, these ones, yeah, definitely I'll go for the crown one because that is just gorgeous. But yeah, when you go into a spa and you can smell all the treatment oils and that's what that smells like, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And it's just you can use it on yourself, you can use it in your room, on your curtain, like pillow spray. It's gorgeous, and obviously it's all like natural stuff in there. It's vegan friendly. There's no nasty shit chemicals in there. It's really, really, really good stuff. Absolutely gorgeous, and it just smells amazing. So yeah, definitely go for that one. They're so nice. That is my favorite. Oh, Leslie, bless you. I can feel it. So that is. I'm hearing a ticking. Right, where is that? So cards. Okay, so the next one is the Lightseers Tarot. So these are gorgeous. However, they are not your conventional tarot deck. So if you want to learn tarot in the more traditional sense, then you're probably best off going for like a Rider-Waite deck or something like that. However, these ones are tarot from almost like a different perspective. Like on the back, it says, by reimagining the traditional tarot, archetypes and symbols in a contemporary boho in an intuitive style, the Lightseers Tarot expresses the light and shadow sides of our natures and explores the lessons that can be learned from both. So again, it's quite a hefty book that you get in there. And then these cards are, obviously I only showed you the full before. So there is like elements of traditional tarot to these, but how gorgeous are they? So that's the full. Then you've got, there you go. So you've got the Three of Wands there. Aren't these just gorgeous? I can't wait to start doing readings with these. There's Page of Cups, funky little flying pig. Nine of Swords. There we go. These are really, really nice. You know, but the last time I really connected with a deck like this, I got my Oracle of the Seven Energies, and they were just like electric in my hands. These are just amazing. So these are the Lightseers Tarot. These are, I think I said they were 17 something. 1850, sorry. So these are 1850 on the website, and I have got only 2 in stock. 2? Yes. Only got 2 of these in stock. So snap them up while you can. So yeah, that is the Lightseers Tarot by Chris Ann. So honestly, Sherelle, you will be sleeping like a baby with those on. So that's those cards. And then, okay, I've not even opened the next cards yet. So these are a treat for me as much as they are for you. And don't forget, I'm going to be announcing that winner as well. So hang on. Don't be nipping off. I am going to be announcing that winner shortly. So let's have where's my scissors? There they are. Okay, so these ones are the Crystal Spirits Oracle. These again are another deck by Colette Baron-Reid. I've got quite a few of her decks. Her Oracle decks are just absolutely flipping gorgeous. They really, really are. Okay, so I've got 2 of these. So in stock at the minute, what I have got, unfortunately, I haven't got stock of the Silver Witchcraft Tarot, and I haven't got the Oracle of the Seven Energies in stock yet. But I've got 1 Starseed Oracle. I've got 3 Angels and Ancestors, 2 Lightseers Tarot. I've got 2 of these ones, the Crystal Spirits, and I've got 3 of the Goddess Power. Okay, so these ones, these open up a bit fancy. So instead of sliding off, they open up like this. So they kind of unlock. Oh, shit. After I show these, I'm going to do some readings as well. Okay, so they open up like this. How fancy are these, eh? These are pretty fancy. Oh, they smell fresh. And then you've got a little ribbon there to help you pull it all out. So you get your book in there. Geez, that is a hefty book. That is a really hefty guidebook in there. And then you've got, so if you really like your crystals and you want to get a pack and you're more drawn to crystals, then these are going to be good for you. See, brand new, absolutely brand new. Okay, so that's the back of, that's the back of them there. Got a funky little design. And then the front, these are hefty. These are really, really hefty. So there we go. So these are your crystal cards there. So they're numbered. So there you go. There's Amazonite there. Let's open them up, see what we got. Kyanite, that is my favorite stone ever in the world. So some of you commented, actually tell you what, I'm going to announce a winner in a minute. And then I'm going to do some readings. I'll do the winner first. Love crystals. Oh, I love. So Sophie, you want to, if you get on the site, you can order the bags of crystals, or you can order these spiral cages of crystals as well. I love it. I've got so, I've got literally a little mini treasure chest of crystals. There's a lapis there as well. So lots of you commented. So to enter the competition, this is what I've got, giveaway. You had to tell me what your favorite crystal was. It's pink sapphire. So I guarantee they'll probably be in there. Selenite. I've got shitloads of selenite. I love that. That looks like a bit of a curious shape, though, to be honest. There you go, citrine. So these are really lovely cards, but these focus specifically on the crystals. And the description on the back is 58 oracle cards to connect with the conscious universe for practical guidance and insights about your life. Okay, so these are those. So I've got, what did I say of those? Two of them in stock. So if you want them, come and get them. Right, so those are them. So who wants to see who the winner is? Shall we find out? So the winner is, obviously, I rounded up all the names that had put onto the post. If you haven't put your name on there, unfortunately, tough luck till next time. So entries closed at 7 o'clock UK time. Unfortunately, I can only offer this to UK residents at the minute. So if you have entered and you don't live in the UK, but you would like to gift your winnings to someone in the UK, that is absolutely fine. So it will be for one of these chakra crystal bags where you get your 7 chakra crystals, one for each of the 7 chakras. You get your little lotus charm and your little thingy-mabobby on there as well. Oh, Carmen, bless you. Don't worry, you'll get the next one. A green tourmaline source from. Oh, wow. Oh, that sounds gorgeous. Love crystals laying on the bed, thrown away. Lovely. Leslie's got a wisdom of the hidden realms. I've eyed that one up actually. That one does look gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to do a screen share to see who the winner is. Let's have a look and find out. So I'm going to do it live, which is right here. Okay, so all of the names that entered are on there on the wheel. So if you've entered and you're watching, give me a hands up in the comments. Let me know that you've put your name down. Let me know if you can see your name on there. Yes, full description with the chakra bag as well. So you get on one side the names of what's in there, and then on the other side of what they are and what they do. Let's have a look. Okay, so if you're in the comments and you can see your name, let me know. So on there, we've got Louise, we've got Catherine, we've got Sana, we've got Vicky, we've got Tilio, we've got Emma, we've got Kim, we've got Claire, Pat, Paula, Jan, Pat. No, Sean's there. Then we've got Christine and we've got Trudy. Okay, so who's ready to find out who the winner is? Shall we take a look? Okay, I'm going to press the button. Okay, let's click to spin. Let's click it. And the winner is Paula. So if anyone has got Paula, then you can tag her and let her know that she was the winner. Thank you to everyone who entered in there. So Paula, I will be in touch with you to get your address, and you will have a chakra crystal bag winging its way to you. So congratulations to you, my lovely. I don't know if I can tag you on there or not. Don't know if you're watching. I'm not sure. But anyway, that is that. And tell you what, let's do a little. I'm going to give away a packet of these. Let's pull another name because I'm feeling fancy. I'm going to give away a packet of these as well. The white sage and cedar incense sticks with you get your little wafty feather. So let's have a look and see who else. And what I'm going to do to make it fair is I'm going to take Paula's name off the list. Actually, tell you what, because I'm feeling nice, if you want your name to be down there and it's not on there, let me know. I'm going to whack some names on. Because the giveaway was for the bag. So now I've done the bag. Let's add some more people on. Okay, I think that's that took Paula off automatically. Okay, so if you're on there and you want me to put your name down, obviously you need to be a UK resident for this one. Okay, Jen, if you win, I will deliver it to your daughter. Okie dokie. Right. Oh shit. There's lots. There's lots more of you than I thought. Right. Hang on. Okay. So let's have a look. Holly, you're on. Oh wow. Shit. Okay. It's not letting me copy and paste the names. Right. I'm gonna have to really quickly type. Okay. So forgive me if I add shortened versions of your names because there's a lot of you commented now. Okay. It's on there. I'm adding all the names in. Hang on, look. I'll share the screen and then you can see what I'm doing. Oh no, there we go. Oh, hello. Hang on. Okay. Oh, lots of names coming in. You need to set a reminder. That's all right. I'm on for a while. Okay, so I'm just adding all the names on. Wow, lots of you. Okay, Sherelle, I've got you on. Jen, I've got you on. Alexandria and Charlotte, I'm going to put you on. Okay, typing away. Okay, Charlotte, you're on. Carly and Kim. Carly and Kim. Okay, forgive me that I'm putting shorter names on, but otherwise I'll be here forever. Okie dokie. Right. We've got Liney and Leslie. Wow. Holly. Holly, I'm going to put you as Holly Olives. That's going to be your new nickname now, Holly Olives. Right, Pat, your name's already on there from before, don't worry. Right, Kat and Christine, you're on. Hello, your name's already down there. Leslie, I did tell Claire about this spinner already. Whether she's found it or not, I'm not sure. Right, Vicky, I need to add you on there. Okay, who else I need to add? Right, Holly, right, Kat, and who else can I add? Okay, so I'm just going to check who I've got on the list. Right, okay, Alexandria, I've got you. Charlotte, yeah. Carly, you're on there. Kim, you're on there. Liney, you're on there. Leslie, you're on. Vicky, you're on. Yep, Kim, Holly's on. Pat, you're on. Kat, yep. Jen, I've put you on. Obviously, it'll go to Steph for you to get it when you can. Christine, your name's already on there anyway. Magdalena, we'll put you on. Okay, right. I think that's everyone. Right. Tell you what, Kim, I'll put Suzanne on as well. Suzanne, I can't remember what her second name is. I'll put Suzanne, I'll put Kim in brackets. Okay, right, let's there we go. Right, we ready? So that will be for the packet stage, and I might, if I'm feeling fancy, I might put a little something else in. We'll see. Okay, so are we ready? Are we set? Let's see who's the winner. Oh, yay! Do you know what? I've got a parcel to come up to you anyway. So I will squeeze that in there. Well done, my lovely. So those are making their way to you. So that is white sage and cedar, native salt incense smudge sticks. Woohoo! Well done. So there we go. I'm feeling fancy. I've got loads of that. Tell you what, let's do another one, okay? So, because I've got shitloads of them. Okay. So one more, and I promise it's the last one. Right, one more. Okay, so another pack again of the white sage and cedar incense sticks. I'll pull one more, and then that is me. Otherwise, I'm going to go broke before I've even started. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see who is the next one. Okay, so let's go. The next winner is... Oh, that was close. So Louise was the winner of those. So I will be in touch with all the winners to get their prizes. However, if you didn't win tonight, do not be glum, because I've still got readings coming. I know I'm too nice. I'm too nice for my own good. That's what the trouble is half the time. But yes, obviously, if you do want them, you can get them on the website. They are $1.99 a pack. So if you want them, they're not going to break the bank. You can easily get them. And also on there as well, if you want your white sage, I have got the white sage on there too. And you can get that with your little shell. So that is kind of a roundup of what I've got at the minute. Not too shabby for just starting off. But obviously, as time goes by, I will add. But what I would like to ask you is, what would you like to see in the shop? Because with everything that I do it for you guys. And I want to keep you happy. So if there's anything that you want to see, that you would like me to stock, that you would like me to supply, then please do let me know, and I will stock it in the shop. Where's it from? Where's it from? You can buy it in my shop. So if you hey, Stephanie, woohoo. So Holly, if you have not seen yet, I have launched my online shop, and you can go on to international shipping. I'm working on it. I am working on it. I'm going to have a chit chat with Leslie, see what we can do about international shipping with the crystals and whatnots, see what I can do in regards to things. But obviously, depending on pricing, it's going to have to be an order worth your while. Be good to sell affirmations. That would be good. However, if you're in my soul circle, you get an affirmation every day anyway. That's right. So if you haven't seen already, Holly, so on my main website, you can find the chakra shop. And I've got everything that I've shown tonight, all the cards, the sage, the crystals, everything you can buy from me in my shop. Whoop, whoop. I've got hair in my mouth. Might put an end to that. So this is why I don't faff and curl my hair every so often. Right, so I was going to talk to you about other things as well. So what was I going to talk to you about? I did make some banners, so I remembered what I was meant to be talking about. I was also meant to put this on, but I was a bit late in doing that. I've asked you that already, which I was also meant to put that on. I was meant to put that on when I was showing you the card decks. I was meant to put this on when I was showing you the incense and sage. And I was meant to put that on when I was showing you the crystal goodies. Oh, and that. So at the minute, what do you want to see in the shop? So anything else you'd like to see? I am working on the little dishes, trying to source some of these to see if I can stock them. I was also looking at maybe sourcing some little bags for cards, but let me know, because I don't want to stock stuff that no one's going to buy, because then that just defeats the point. But if you want it, I will stock it. Oh, dear me. See, did you read my post yesterday and it said about a dash of terrible humour? Because I'm actually like, I don't know, somewhere in my mind, some little thing in there believes I'm hilarious. But then in actual real life, I'm probably not that hilarious. And that's probably what makes it funnier, because I'm not funny. And it makes it funny because it's probably just a little bit sad. But yes, so moving on from the shop, obviously you can get onto the website. It'll be you can just go to www.anavea.co.uk and you can find the link, the button for the chakra shop on there, and just have a little gander, have a look. But also kind of talking about whatnot, and kind of when I was doing the readings, I was getting into a little bit of things, and what I wanted to ask is, what are you doing for you? Okay, so we're going to get down to the kind of, this is the pep talk part of it. I know we're getting on late. You might be getting tired. You might have to go because you've got work or whatever. I'm a pad brat. I know. That's why. It is in our nature to be funny. Actually, if you look on my website about my story, it says about me being a pad brat, and then it's like, what even is that? So yeah, I want to ask you, and this is me getting down to the pep talk. So buckle yourselves in if you're staying up late, because I'm probably going to swear now. It's late enough. I can swear a bit more. Sherelle, you dyed your hair today. That was your self-care. Good. How are you feeling better? Are you feeling good for it? What color did you go as well? Let me know. So what are you doing for you? Okay, so this isn't kind of, oh, I tidied the house and I did this and did, like, no, it's not for you. It's just because that's the, like, wow. My sister's asking why am I not funny? I must have stole it all. I must have got there first. Yeah, so what are you doing for you that makes you feel good, or that makes you feel like you've got time for yourself? Because especially right now, we need to be doing these things for ourselves. And it's, hello? Okay. That was a dog. Let's have a look. Grey hair is gone, just went brown. Les is doing nothing. Okay. Jen insisted on physical therapy. That's what it did for me. I've begged and begged for over a year, so I guess you can say taking my life back. Good. Good on you, Jen. So with what are you doing for you? What I want to say is you need to figure out your non-negotiables. What promises are you making to you? Oh, Kim, thank you so much. Oh, bless you. I know. You've known me for so long. So Pat tries to meditate at least twice a week. Okay, so to make sure that you're doing things for you, you need to figure out what your non-negotiables are. What are those things, like what are the promises that you're going to make to yourself? What are you not budging on? Okay. So in the sense of what is it that you're going to promise to yourself every week or every month or however often? And also, what are you going to promise to yourself, which is the shit that you're going to cut out of your life? Okay. You know, when you tell yourself, you're like, oh yeah, oh, I'll do it this Monday, or yeah, I know I've told myself that. And like, non-negotiables, get yourself a list, okay, and write them down, because then you've committed to them, you've written them somewhere, they're not just up here, you've written them, because your non-negotiables is then things that you need to abide by for yourself. So think of it, you know, when you promise something to a child and you feel like absolute shit when you don't fulfill that promise. So these are your non-negotiables that you're going to promise to yourself. And if you don't fulfill that promise, then you're going to make yourself feel like shit. And it's true. So Cheryl drinks vodka, Pat drinks gin. Okay, so these can be a treat, but also they can be not a treat. So if you are kind of having a little drink to yourself as part of your you time, obviously make sure it's in moderation. I'm quite partial to a gin or a Prosecco or a wine, or I don't know, I think I'm quite partial to needing out to have a drink and just have a dance and a party and just to get out and live again. But yeah, so kind of what you're doing for you that you're not going to budge on. So make sure you write it down, and these are your little promises to yourself. And in doing these, it's by setting these non-negotiables, it's stuff that you can commit to every day, every week, every month, however often or whatever that you want to do. And it's almost like it doesn't have to be a schedule. You can factor these into your schedule, but to have your non-negotiables, it means like you're setting your boundaries for yourself and for other people, because I think it's important, not just for you, but for them to know what you're doing with yourself. And then in doing these, you kind of get yourself into a habit. And in this sense, habit is a good thing, because then it's giving you something to look forward to. It's giving you some sort of commitment to yourself. And it's really, really important, because quite often we get left behind. We leave ourselves behind because we're too busy being mum, we're being wife, we're being girlfriend, we're being whatever your job description is. We're busy being all these women, and then we lose ourselves. So then what I want to say to you is, like, not who's mum, who's what, who's this. I want to say, like, who is Sherelle? Who is Pat? Who is Stephanie? Who is Kim? Who is Les? Who's Trudy? Who's Jen? Who are you? Okay, so this is kind of coming back to finding yourself, okay, because it's so important. And like I was saying, you need to find yourself in order to find the stuff that you want, because if you're not you, then that means that anything that you really, really desire, anything that you want to manifest in, you're not going to be able to bring it in, because you're not being authentically you. And that's like, so to look at this one, to be authentically you, that is important. And I'm just reading the comments. Decorating the house, making your own sprays of vodka, hugging Irishmen. Well, we can hope. We can certainly hope for that one, Trudy. I've got my fingers crossed for you. Jen says, when I come over there, I'll make you some apple pie moonshine. You're like, oh, that sounds nice. That sounds like a nice little nightcap. So yeah, so being authentically you. A lot of the comments that I get on here are people just come on for the crack, because it's just good fun, because they say I'm just real and I'm me. And I'm not saying that to brag, because I don't like to brag, and I'll waffle on. I chat absolute shit sometimes, but then I'll say stuff that's meaningful. I will say stuff that's helpful, and I'll say stuff that I think is hilarious, and it's really not funny at all. But I'm me, okay? So like before, I know a few of you watching followed me on my old page, and the old page I had was going for years, and that wasn't me. And I had a lot of followers, but they weren't, they were just literally there for free shit. They just wanted to pop on, get a free reading and piss off and just come back again for a free reading. But what I do here, so I've got you guys, you've been on watching me for nearly 2 hours. Yeah, nearly 2 hours. And chatting away to you. And I know that you're here because you want to be here, not because you just want some shit for free. It's nice to get stuff for free, so I don't blame you at all. But yeah, I think being yourself, welcome some people that are meant to be there, whether it's for them to help you, for you to help them, or to just mutually just be there, just to hear each other. So to be authentically you, don't give a shit about what anyone thinks about you. And you know why? And I will tell you why. Because it is none of your business. And why is it none of your business? So, yeah, people might think stuff about you, but does it matter? No. Like, so there's a lady that I'm working with at the minute, and I'm doing one of her courses and working through her content, and she's been really inspirational to me. She's called Eva Calvig, and she was saying, and she's blunt and she's fucking fantastic. She's really, really good. And she was sort of saying, like, she's like, is that bitch's opinion gonna wash your dishes? No. Is her opinion gonna pay your bills? No. Is her opinion gonna wash your shit? Nope. Okay, so it's none of your business what other people think of you, because you shouldn't concern yourself with it. What they think is on them, okay? And their negative opinions of you is probably, unless you've done something really bad to piss them off, which I hope you haven't, but their negative opinions on you is probably a reflection back on themselves. So stop trying to bend over backwards to try and please all these people, to try and kind of fit into people's boxes, to try and be this person that you don't even need to be. Because at the end of the day, there's loads of people like little robots all lined up, doing all the same things, wearing all the same stuff, saying all the same things, and it's boring. So it's none of your business what other people think of you, because they can think what the fuck they like. And you just need to be authentically you, because then the right people are going to come in. The people that don't matter are just going to bugger off. They don't need to be there. They are irrelevant. So stop trying to please the people that don't matter. Okay, because that is where we stress ourselves out the most. And I'm not saying this coming from a patronizing point of view. I'm saying this from personal experience, because what I will tell you is that for years and years, I suffered terribly with social anxiety, and I still dip in and out. I will admit that. I'm not completely 100%, like, I've got my own struggles. I do. But I had such a shit time with social anxiety. I would worry and worry what people thought of me, what people said about me. I would be nervous to go places because I was so worried that people were going to think and say things about me. And it made me physically ill. It did. And for a long time, at one point, I didn't leave the house for 3 months unless I was with another person, because I was too worried to go out because of what people might have thought of me. And to think back now, it makes me feel sad for myself that I missed out on all of these opportunities, on doing all of these things, because I was worried about what other people thought. And then now here I am, being me, doing what I like. I'm actually doing pretty fucking well. I've got a pretty good business going. I'm happy. I'm in a very happy relationship. I've got 2 beautiful children. I do not concern myself with other people's shit drama. And I tell you what, there are so many people that I've been around in the past that all they do is bitch and moan and thrive off of people's drama. And honestly, it is tiresome. It really, really is. And now I don't concern myself with that. And loads of people say to me, "Oh, I've not spoke to you in ages." Because you just cut that shit out of your life. Because what's the point in being around people that thrive off drama? They just want to bitch and gossip about everyone else. And why? What is the point? Because all they are doing is just making themselves look smaller. And I'm getting really, it makes me so angry, because I've been on the receiving end of this before, and it is literally broken me. And at one point, it like, it got to the point, it got that bad. I had so many people just shit stirring and saying stuff about me when I'd done nothing wrong. It sent me back into a hole of depression that I'd worked so hard to get back out of. And it was hard. It was really, really, really hard. And what's even harder is when you're trying your best to just be a nice person, to please everyone, to be nice, to keep everyone happy, and they're still whinging about you. So what I say is, if people want to fucking bitch about you, if they want to say bad stuff about you, at least give them some sort of personality to have some oomph to talk about. Okay? Because I am past being some vanilla little bitch. Okay? I spent so long just blending in, just being the girl that wore the things that everyone else wore so that I didn't get spoken about, doing the things that everyone else wanted me to do, just so they wouldn't judge me. But actually, here I am. Come and judge me. Judge me as I am, because I don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks about me. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. So if you're sat there right now, if you are feeling like I was, or even that kind of you're worried what other people might think, or if you want to do something and you're too afraid to do it because someone might judge you for doing it, do it. Just bloody do it, girl. Okay? Because I'm just like, yeah, the more you stand out, the more you will be recognized, but for good things. Okay? Don't fade and dim yourself to fit in. Okay? You do not do that, because then all you're doing is you're cutting out opportunities for you. Because if you think everyone's got a dream, everyone has got something that they want to do, and by dimming to fit in, you're cutting yourself off from that dream. And it's just like, yeah, exactly, Kim. Tell them to fuck off. Yes. See, the F words are coming out now because it's nearly 11 o'clock and I feel like I can swear. I feel like I've got the right crowd. I don't like to drop the F-bomb too much near the start because I get people that drop in that maybe haven't watched me before. But by this point, I've got my strong, solid ones on that know me and know what I talk about. And I tell you what, you're in for a treat next week, what I'm talking about. But I'll come to that shortly. But yes, do you, and be unapologetically you, because nobody else can be you like you can. However, what I am going to say is, last week on Lengro, I was talking about, that's all right, Kim. No, I like it. So last week on Lengro, it was all about Mental Health Week, and I was talking about toxic positivity. And if you haven't heard what toxic positivity is, let me tell you. Okay, so it's okay to feel like poop. It is. It is absolutely okay to feel like shit. And for some reason, obviously, any of you here, there we go, Pat, abso-fucking-lutely. Yes. See, if you actually know, you might have children, but if you get a point to yourself, just sit there, or even if you just shout a fuck, okay? Just shout a fuck somewhere, or shout something that you just like, shout something that makes you feel empowered, that you know you shouldn't really be shouting in public, but shout it now, or just like really urge it and just do it. Empower yourselves, women. So yeah, toxic positivity is a topic that I feel very strongly about right now, actually. So being in Britain, we have this stiff upper lip attitude. We have this make do and mend, keep calm and carry on. Yes, come on, give me some fucks. Yes, that's it. Do it. Yeah, so we have this stiff upper lip and keep calm and carry on attitude. And actually, it's a load of bollocks. That is my absolute opinion. And it is toxic positivity, because what that actually does is that invalidates how you feel. Okay. And Sherelle, see, I don't like to like openly use that word, but in this house, that word is a term of endearment. That is something that we use to express that is kind of like, oh, I love you. And then we'll like, yeah, that's quite a common word between the two of us, but I'm very, very wary of saying it outside of the house. But yeah, so toxic positivity is basically someone saying to you, oh, chin up, or don't worry, you're strong, you'll get through it. And all these things that we say to people that we have the best intentions behind it, but actually toxic positivity is worse than saying nothing at all, because what you're doing, and you may not realize it, when you say phrases like this, you're almost invalidating how that person feels. So someone comes to you with a problem that upset, and you say, chin up, you'll be all right. Yeah, you're saying it to give comfort, but let me give you some background, okay, to this other person, because I've been this other person. So they've got anxiety. They're really worried about something. They have got the weight of the world on their shoulders. They've sat on this for weeks and weeks, maybe even months. They feel like absolute shit. And they think, right, I need to reach out. I need to tell someone that I don't feel good right now. And right, I'm going to reach out. Okay. And then you sit there and you think, right, what am I going to say? I'm going to say that, but what might they say? Right. Okay. Oh, they might say that. Okay. How else can I word it? What can I say to them? And then you role play over and over in your head what you're going to say to someone, how you're going to open up, what are they going to say to you? And you literally, you play it over in your head, and then you get even more anxious about having this conversation. But then you think, right, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell them, and then I'm going to try and get the support that I need. I'm going to open up. I'm going to do it. So then you sit down and you pour your heart out to this person, and they say to you, oh, chin up, you'll be all right. So just next time someone comes to you with something emotional that they have found hard to open up to, okay, toxic positivity is a fucking asshole. Okay, don't be that asshole. Don't. Okay, so don't be saying things like chin up or you'll be all right or stay strong. Don't. Okay, what can you say instead? You can ask, like, how can I support you? What can I do to help? You can say things like, do you want to talk more about it? You might not, you don't necessarily have to offer a solution. You just need to show that they've been heard. So you can even just say something like, I hear you. Or even you can say, I understand. You can say, it's okay that you feel like that. So don't discredit how they feel. Don't invalidate how someone feels, because you probably well-meaningly have said these things, but actually you haven't taken into consideration what that person has gone through to get to this point to say that to you, because it's probably a shitload more than you expect to then be met with chin up. And then you think, why did I open my mouth in the first place? And this person will go back to a point of thinking, all right, well, I thought I needed help, but maybe it's normal to feel like this. Maybe it's fine. I'll get on with it. And actually, that's what I did for a very, very long time. And it was hard. I opened up to people to be met with like, oh, you'll be all right. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, maybe I haven't got it that bad then. And another one, I tell you what really, really, really gets on my nerves is when you open up to someone or you say something and it becomes a competition. Either they've got it worse or someone else has got it worse. And it's like, all right, so just because someone else has got it worse, that means that I can't feel the way that I feel. Is that right? No, it's not right. So that really, really grinds my gears when people say, oh, it could be worse. Well, yeah, it could be worse, but it's not very fucking great right now, is it? So just be mindful next time someone comes to you of the words that you say, because toxic positivity, while you're trying to keep them in a in a positive frame of mind, it's actually okay to feel like poop. It is. But what is important is how you react to that feelings. And it's the reaction that's the most important. So if you feel like shit, if you want to sit and cry, let it out, do it. Because actually crying gives you that physical release. Do you know what? I got in the bath last night and I cried in the bath. And do you know why I cried? No particular reason. I just felt like I wanted to cry. I just felt I wasn't sad. I just cried because I felt like my body needed a physical release. So you don't have to, like, you can do it in private. It's fine. But I wasn't sad. I didn't want comfort, but I just felt so much build up of emotions, physical, just everything, a build up, and I just wanted a release. And when you cry, it does something to the brain and it regulates. So yeah, a bathroom breakdown, it's good. It's good, especially if you're in the shower or if you're in the bath and you just want to cry. Just let them flow. And as well with meditation, quite often, when people are meditating, they'll find that you don't sob cry, but your eyes will stream, and that's your body crying, just release. So crying isn't a bad thing. Okay, you don't need to keep a brave face all the time. Crying is how you self-regulate. That's what it's there for. We don't have to keep our tears in and stay strong. Let it out. It's okay. But then it's how you deal with it afterwards. How do you move forward from that? So what you don't want to do is sit and wallow in a hole of self-pity and feel like shit. like, and I know it's easily done because I tell you what, I felt a bit shit this week. I've looked like a troll all fucking week. I've been sat in my joggers with my messy mum bum that's kind of like skewiff. And yeah, but then I've made the effort to try and make myself look nice tonight because actually I feel a lot better. And that's going to bring me on to, at the beginning, when I started this, I told you all I went clothes shopping today. And I had a hot coffee in the changing room and all the clothes were just my size and it was great. So hang on in there because I'm going to tell you about my shopping trip in a minute. And you might be thinking, in lockdown? What? Where is she shopping? But I'm going to tell you. Sherelle, Mia cried at Charlotte's Web last night. Oh, I love that. I cried at Tinkerbell like the Never Beast. It always gets me at the end when Gruff, when he goes back into his little hibernation, and it gets me. But it is good to cry. It is good. So let it out. And your feelings are valid. So if you're sat there right now and you feel like shit, don't feel like you shouldn't feel like that because your feelings are more than valid. But it's just what you do moving forward. Make sure that you are making a note of your non-negotiables, doing things that are for you and not just for everyone else, making that time for you, even if it's just kind of 15 minutes a day, just doing something for you because you need that you time for you. You need to feel like you, not like the label that you need to be all day round. So that's, I was watching One Calls the Heart at the weekend. Oh, Trudy only cries when she's angry. That means you must be very passionate. Very passionate. Tell you what we watched. We watched, because we've watched A Dog's Purpose, we watched A Dog's Journey, which is the second one. Oh my God. Oh, that hit me in the feels. But let's talk about me and what I did today. So what did I do today? I'm going to type this one because I wasn't there. Clothes shopping. Okay, so how, you ask? So this is another little self-care thing that you can do. So we are in a national lockdown and none of the shops are open. However, this is a terrible problem for me because I really love clothes. I really, really love clothes shopping. It is a very, very favourite pastime of mine. Like, I am a fiend for clothes shopping. And I think that maybe because when I was younger, like, I wasn't poverty stricken, but I didn't have a lot of nice clothes when I was younger because we were a bit skint. So now I've got the money to buy nice clothes. I like to buy nice clothes, and that's almost kind of my downfall. So obviously I've done a lot of online shopping, but I haven't been able to get out to the shops to try clothes on and to have that full shopping experience. So what did I do, you ask? Oh, Sherelle says Laurie should do a wine club or something once a fortnight. We could all get together, have a oh my God, yes, I love that idea. Who's up for wine club? Do you know, I nearly had a glass of wine tonight, but I didn't because I have this rule where I don't drink and do readings. I don't know. I might go get a glass of wine now. I think I'm past the reading stage. I think I'm on my pep talk stage, and I could probably do with a wine. But yes, so I went clothes shopping today. Where did I go clothes shopping, you ask? In my bedroom. So I have got so much clothes. So much clothes, I even forgot I had that much clothes. Yes, I did. And I decided to go shopping in my own wardrobe. And it was fucking fun. It was fabulous. And what did I find? Well, I found this top that I forgot I even had. It was a bodysuit. I feel like a giant baby in a bodysuit, but it's fine. I was like, oh, I'll put that on. I found so much clothes in there that I forgot I even had. And it was literally like going on a little shopping trip, trying it on. And it was all the right size because it was all my own clothes. But I was rediscovering stuff that I hadn't worn in years, stuff that I hadn't pulled out of the wardrobe for ages, stuff that was stuffed in the back of the drawers that I forgot was there. And I had a nice hot coffee in there. I was just trying it on at my own leisure. I didn't have to worry about someone accidentally coming in and pulling the curtain open and being like, oh, sorry, because I was in my own bedroom. So if you want something a bit different for a bit of self-care, go shopping in your own wardrobe. It won't cost you a penny, and you can try on all the clothes that you like. So, and then you'll be quite surprised at what you might find. Alexandria says, I do that sometimes, forget what I have. Exactly. It's so easily done. And then it gives you an excuse. Like if you imagine you're going somewhere fancy, you can try on all your fancy clothes as well. Honestly, it was so, so good. I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm gonna yawn. I'm gonna use my carnelian crystal spray to awaken me. I don't want to spray my lavender. Ooh, that is good. That's the sweet orange one. Oh, that's good. So yeah, I've got so much stuff. I need to have like a proper sort out of it because there's not much room left in my wardrobe, and we actually had last year or the year before built-in wardrobes built in the bedroom that are massive. Like I literally designed them myself, and then we had a carpenter come in and made them for us. But yeah, it was good fun. Grandma said, where do I start? Oh God. I'll have to come up and help you. We'll have to, I think we'd have to share yours, doing yours together. Vicky said, we'd love to do that, but Charlotte threw most of my clothes out. What? What's she doing? Cheeky mare. Oh, bless her. Honestly, and even with shoes. Oh, get your shoes out. Try your shoes on again. It is an experience. So just imagine, set the scene. Imagine you're in a shop, but like we have like a personal shopper, and you get like a little coffee or even a prosecco if you're feeling fancy, and just go for a shop in your wardrobe. And if your partner or your kids or whatever say, "What are you doing?" Just be like, "Go shopping." It's good fun. Lots of good fun. There you go. Oh, she asked me to. Oh, there you go. See, you could have had a shopping experience first. So that's another way that you can add in a bit of self-care that's a bit different, especially in these times where we can't get out and do the usual clothes shopping and whatnot. However, if you're not one for the shopping, then obviously just watching, you could sit and watch a movie, you could read a book. Tell you what, actually, so the Starseed Oracle cards that I've got are Rebecca Campbell ones. She's got a book, it's this one, and I cannot recommend it. Oh, actually, no, I'm not going to pull it out because everything's going to fall. But it's called Rise, Sister, Rise, and it is it's really, really inspiring. It is awe-inspiring, and it will change your life. So I'll put that up on here, actually. Who's all watching anyway? Let me know who's still here. Okay, so the book is called Rise, Sister, Rise by Rebecca Campbell, and honestly, it's amazing. It is amazing. Alexandria, you're still here. Fabulous. Sherelle's still here. Charlotte's still here. Kim, Liney, Les is still here. Kim, oh, did I not do your reading before? Right, okay, Kim, I will pull you a reading. But only because I thought I pulled you one before, but I'm not doing any other readings. Okay. I will do more next week. But I have got a couple other things to say, though. If you want more of me like this, and if you want to kind of go deeper with connecting in with you, and whether that's connecting in with you for self-confidence, whether it's connecting in with you for kind of finding what's in there that you want to kind of carve a path for you, any manifesting and whatnot. Oh, Magdalene. Oh, thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for joining and watching. And hopefully I'll catch you on again next week. So yeah, if you want to, even if you want to kind of grow your own intuition, if you feel like you've got something going on in there and you've got the gift and you want to explore that, you want to deepen it, or even if you want to just kind of tap in general, kind of connect with your spirit guides, connect with your higher self, your soul, really become more aligned with you and yourself, then what I can offer you is this. I'm going to show this, and then Kim, I will do your reading. Okie dokie. So a few of you watching are already in there. You might want to turn your volume down because this might be a bit loud. But this I created is a new little ad. That is my soul circle. It is growing, it is getting bigger, and there is so much more coming to it as well. So you can get in on that at just £27 a month in my soul circle. And that means that you're part of my treasured soul circle tribe, and you'll get more of me. You get lots of content in there. You get regular guidance, weekly guidance, daily affirmations, monthly guidance, lots and lots of stuff. So I'm growing my soul circle reading, and soul circle. Sorry, I was reading Sherelle's comment then. Never read when it could tell me how this week's looking. Yes, I will have a look. Yeah, so my soul circle, if you want to join it, you can join it at, let me pop this in here. So this is the link there for soul circle if you do want to get on that and join. £27 a month is nothing. So you get access to my entire meditation library of audios, when on the website to buy one audio is £17. So you're at a steal just with that. So that you get weekly guidance, daily affirmations, weekly oracle cards, whole shebang. And then you get access to the hub, which is, let's have a, oh, that's Phoenix Rising. Let's have a looky look on here. Okay, where's it at? Okay, let's do a little share, and then Kim, I will do yours, and then Sherelle, I will do yours. Okay, where's it at? Is it this one? Yes. Okay, so this is the Soul Circle hub. So this is your members area. There is a Facebook group for Soul Circle, which you get into, but you also get this hub that you can come on to. Obviously, when you become a member, it gives you access to everything. So coming soon is my Sacral Embers guide, self-help guide for women who want to reignite their power within. That is a work in progress that is coming. You've got access to Soul Circle Facebook group. We've got our own chat channel of chat rooms and for Soul Circle members only. You get your tarot guidance, which you can check up on, dates for your diary. So we have a meditation class each month. And what I might do actually is introduce that kind of just that group chat call in there. Also, you get 25% members discount. Unfortunately, that doesn't count on the shop, but any one-to-one readings, any bookings, any healing, any classes, then you've got live playback, the audio meditation library, and then you've also got access to the Calm the Mind, Soothe the Soul challenge, all the content on there. And then you've got my Unlock, Empower, Transform course package on there worth £97, which you get in there for absolutely free as that bonus. So that is a bloody good steal. That's £27 a month. Bloody bargain. So if you want to get on that, I've put the link in the comments and you can click on there and you can join the Soul Circle. And I will be glad to have you. I'll be absolutely glad to have you. So anyway, let's do Kim's reading. So you've got the 7 of Wands, you've got the 6 of Swords, and you've got the 5 of Wands there. Okay, Kim, what I'm seeing here for you is I'm very drawn to work. However, I'm more so drawn to your work-family balance there. What I'm seeing here is almost like there's a change in dynamic between who's doing the work between the two of you, and I feel like it's always been flipped. However, what I'm seeing here for you, like socially, not because of COVID, but I feel like in certain social circles, you may feel a bit pushed out at the minute, or people are being a bit quiet and maybe a bit funny just now. But what this is saying to you is you've got a chance where you can kind of take a bit of time for you, work, I don't know, maybe, hopefully, maybe quieten down a bit, or you're going to have some sort of break, okay? And then you'll kind of get back into the thick of it. But I feel like work-wise, you need a little break because the dynamic of things, family-wise, with who's working, who's been the breadwinner, who's taking everything in, I feel like that's kind of, it's kind of doing this a little bit. And for me to take, I want to take one of these cards, actually. Let's look. Okay, so your 9 of Cups. What I'm feeling here as well for you, especially looking at this one where I said about certain social circles, what I will say is be very careful with who you confide in and who you tell your private business to, because what I feel here is that I feel like there's a bit of a shit stirrer amongst the ranks, and that things in certain circles are a bit cliquey. So I'd be very aware of who you say things to, because I feel like it could be twisted. But what I would say is I feel like that's someone more so on his side, that's kind of either a friend or a relation that obviously through him. But yeah, just kind of be aware of that work family life balance and make sure that you are taking a bit of time out if you can, because I feel like I almost feel like you're burning yourself out, and even when you are there, I feel like you're not there. Okay, so being more present at home, and kind of enjoying things for what they are. Like this one's kind of saying slow down and enjoy what's around you, rather than just kind of being on that daily wheel of life, just turning and turning. So kind of slowing down, enjoying like a bit of a stroll through, taking things a bit slower. So if you haven't already, maybe a bit of downtime is on the cards there for you. So hopefully that makes sense and gives you a little bit of reassurance and guidance there as well. Sherelle, I think I'll have to join. I would love to have you in the Soul Circle. I would love to have any of you in the Soul Circle, gladly, because what will happen is everything there will grow and grow and grow, and it will get better and better and bigger and bigger. And what I will say is, in time, yes, the price will go up in the Soul Circle, but that'll be to new members. So whatever the price is when you join, that will be your lifetime price as long as you're a member. So if you join now at £27 and then at some point it's £57, you'll still be paying £27 because that's the price that you joined at. So that kind of locks that in. But I don't like talking money because it's not all about the money. It's just about kind of creating a space for women where you can feel like you're guided, where you're supported, where you are heard. And I haven't told my Soul Circles yet, but I've got big plans for the Soul Circle, and it's going to get even more active than it already is. I'm going to be doing lots more in there, lots more in the Facebook group as well, and adding. So that Sacral Embers is going to be coming. That is like a self-guide workbook journal that's going to be coming to kind of help you dig deep and kind of find your you again, find your you and find your why and what you're doing and who the fuck you are. So that is what you're going to be doing with that one when Sacral Embers comes in. But if you would like to join Soul Circle, then I'll just pop the link in again. That's it right there. And you can read more about it. You can click the link and you can join as a member. And what I will say about it is you don't have to stay for a particular amount of time. You can stay as long as you like, and you can leave whenever you want. It's not like a contracted, you must stay for this long, because if it doesn't fit for you, then I'm not going to keep you there. Or if anything comes up which means that you can't stay in the Soul Circle for whatever reason, then you're free to obviously do what you got to do. So I'm a firm believer in flexibility, and especially at the moment as well, the way things are. But if you want to come in, check it out, see how it is. If it's not working for you, then fair enough. If it is working for you and you want to stay, then I would love to have you as long as you want to stay. So Pat's got the booklet printed out. Oh, fab. Fab, fab, fab. I'm doing, tell you what, I've got to do Sherelle's reading, and then Les I'll do for you, and that is it. I'm not doing any more tonight because it's like 11:15. Right, so Sherelle, let's pull yours and see what you've got. And then Les, I'll do yours, and then that is me. But yeah, I've got a good group of ladies in the Soul Circle already, and honestly, it is bloody fantastic. But what I will say to you is I do have something coming up as well. You can still be in the Soul Circle and do the other thing. So if you want to join the Soul Circle, go for it. But I'm going to show you something. I'll do Sherelle's reading, then I'll show you something else, and then Les, I'll do yours. So Sherelle, you've got 4 Pentacles in reverse. You've got the 10 of Swords. You've got the King of Swords, and then you've got the 4 of Wands. Okay, so this one, again, so come into this. This is saying that, again, I want to go back to October, but this is saying something that's been waited upon is coming back around. However, looking at this one, I'm feeling, again, there's that air of lack of confidence, and it's almost like you're kind of very defensive here. And looking at this one, it feels like there's an air of things are too good to be true, or you're going to have too much fun and get burnt eventually. But what I'm seeing in here actually is that this one having a change of perspective. I feel like kind of looking at the way in which you look at it isn't going to change the outcome as such, but it's going to change how you react to things. And that's what's going to benefit you more. So to look at this, what I will say is no different than what I said to you before. I feel like there's more to be revealed. perhaps Leslie. Oh, bless you, night. And thank you so much for staying on and for helping me with the shop. And hopefully, we get lots more orders in the shop, and you can post them out. Anyone that's ordered yesterday or today, Leslie says she's got lots of orders to send out tomorrow as well. So lots and lots of love, Leslie. Mwah. So yes, Sherelle, for you, I think the stuff to be uncovered. However, I feel like paperwork or signing something is going to be very is going to be key here. So does it Sherelle? Did I say Leslie or Sherelle then? I don't know. I meant Sherelle anyway. But yes, paperwork is going to be key, or some sort of contract or something that needs to be signed that is like a legal document of some sort. But I think you need to get your head out of it. It's too good to be true, or is something bad's going to happen. I feel like it's not going to go 100% swimmingly, but what I will say is it's going to go better than what you expected. Okay, so just kind of hold out that hope there. And I do feel like there is comeuppance to be given. I did say your name. Oh, good, because I knew I said Leslie's before, and then I thought I said your name, and then I was thinking, did I say Leslie? Did I say Sherelle? But yes, I feel like some sort of comeuppance is to be given. So things will go better than what you expect. However, they won't be 100% positive. But what I will say is bide your time, because I feel like in time, again, around April time, April, May, something will come out that will kind of, it will turn some things on its head, but in a more positive way for you. But my throat chakra is feeling a bit blocked now. What I want to say to you, bide your time and keep your mouth shut. Okay. This seems really against what I would normally say, but in this instance, keep your mouth shut. Do not bite at anything. Okay. Be on your best behavior. Don't bite. Just kind of, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And bide your time, because things will come out on their own, is what I will say. So hopefully that's some reassurance to you. And there you have it. So I'm going to play another little vid, and then I'll do Leslie's one. So this is something else that is coming up. I'm going to get the link for this as well, which is right there. Okay, so this is something else that I've got coming up. I haven't got a date as such, but I'll put the link in, and then you can put your details in to get first dibs access. However, when you do put your name in, you get instant access to a little booklet on this as well. I know Pat's already got this one, and I actually haven't let me know if it come through. Okay. Yes, you did. Sorry. Let me know what you think of it anyway, Pat. But I'll show you this, and then I'll tell you more about the little thing that you get afterwards. So this is the next thing that I've got coming up, and it is completely free. It's a little bit loud. I'm going to turn your volume down. So that is the meditation and manifesting challenge to become a better you. Haven't got a date for that yet, but as I say, I'm collecting names for my wait list for people that want to join in that challenge. And when you do, you will get a little goal breakdown guide sheet with that. I think it's about 3 or 4 pages long, and it kind of gives you like an instant something that you can do in the meantime before that challenge starts. So this is where you can put your details down to get first dibs access on that, and that will send you that content instantly. And then obviously when I've got the date for that, you'll be among the first to know. However, in the meantime, if you would like to join the Soul Circle, you are more than welcome to. I would love to have you on my Soul Circle. I've got big plans for that this year, and hopefully by the end of next year it's going to be something big. And what I want to do is to do a lot more women's empowerment in there. I'm going to be being a lot more active in there, doing more kind of pep talks and whatnot. And it's just gonna, I want to really create a safe space for women where they feel like they don't have to be anyone but themselves. They don't, like, they can say what they want and they'll be heard, they'll be understood, and they'll be given the guidance that they need and the support that they need. Or even if they just want to be there just to be in a nice space, then you can. So whatever your intentions are for being in the soul circle, whether it is to up your game and tap into your more spiritual side and kind of develop with that, then you can do that. Or if you want more guidance and support and kind of to feel more empowered for you, then you can do that as well. There's just kind of soul circle, there's something for everyone, and it is women only because I wanted to create a really safe, sacred space for women. Not because I don't like men, I do like men, but I'm a woman, I connect better with women, and I just wanted it to be a safe female space. Not that men are unsafe, but you know what I mean. I'm waffling now. So yes, if you want to join on that challenge, you can click on that link as well. But also Soul Circle, if you want to get in on that, please do. And I will be glad to have you. It is nearly 11:30. It's 11:20 right now. So I'm not going to stay on much longer because you probably all want your bed. But what I am going to do before we leave is I'm just going to do, if you want to join in, you can. If you don't want to, you can head off. But just do a little breather just to kind of wind us down, just to give you some chill time. So I'm just going to just invite you to just kind of, oh shit, that's hot. Just close your eyes for now. Just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just falling into your own natural flow for a moment. And just kind of clear your mind, drop your shoulders, let go of any tension that you might be holding in the body, any tension in the jaw. Just allow your hands to come on your lap, just to rest. And what I'm going to ask you to do is we're going to breathe in through our nose for 5. We're going to hold it for 2. And then we're going to breathe out slowly out of our mouths for 7. So ready, going in for 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold and release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to go in again for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold and release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And another one. We go in for 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold. And out through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now last, what we're going to do, we're going to breathe in for 7. And as you breathe in, you're going to bring your shoulders up towards your earlobes, imagining any tension that you're holding in your body, any stresses, anything that's just really pissed you off, anything that you want to let go of. Okay, you're going to gather that up. So as you breathe in through your nose, gathering your shoulders up, and then when you're going to hold it for 2 seconds, and when you release, instead of slow, you're just going to go and just drop the shoulders and just really do a loud, like, as if you're just letting go of any of that crap that's built up. So closing the eyes again and going in for 7. So going in through the nose, in, 2, 3, 4, pulling the shoulders up, 6, 7, and hold and release. If you want to roll the neck, just roll the shoulders, let go of any excess tension that may be in there. Just give yourself a little shake off. So hopefully that's giving you a little release or a little self-regulation. It's helped you kind of come back to your center. So that's a little easy thing you can do. If you kind of get to a point in the day where you really feel like you're losing your shit and you just want to come back to center, just kind of really, then doing a 5-2-7 is You can do 7-11, but I find, because I've got really little lungs, I find 5-2-7 is much better for me. And it's really, really easy to do. And yeah, it just kind of helps you really come back. Like Charles says, so relaxing it is. It really, really is. And just to kind of sit there. And you can do that for longer periods of time as well. So just if you feel like you want clarity on anything as well, just kind of set the intention. Kind of, you can either say it out loud, or you can kind of say in your mind like the question that you've got, or what it is that you want answers for or clarity about. Send that out, and then what you do is you just clear your mind, focusing on the breaths, doing that 5-2-7 breaths, just focusing and keeping that intention of what it is that you've asked, and then just kind of ask from either within or from the guides and see what comes in. And then after you've done that, straight away journal, write down anything that comes in, any notes, any words, any symbols, any information. Just write it down, even if it doesn't make sense. And then you might find that any kind of guidance that you need, you might find that clarity there in the journaling and in the writing that you've done. So that is me. I'm going to love you all and leave you. Thank you so much for staying on so late with me. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've been on for nearly 3 hours, but honestly, I've had a hoot. I have had I've enjoyed having you all on so much. So thank you all for joining me. Don't forget, if you haven't already, to have a browse on the shop. Actually, I'll put the link on for you right now, and you can check that out when I nip off. So obviously I've got all my stock here now. Leslie's got lots of stock there to be sending out as well. And any questions about anything at all, please do ask. I'm more than happy to help. And also I've got the 2 prizes to go out as well. So we've got for Paula and for Steffi as well, that'll go out. And then we've got the chakra bag. No, Paula won the chakra bag. Hang on. Let me have a think. Yeah, Louise won the other one. That was it. Louise won the other incense. So lots of love to you all. Thank you so much again for joining me. I will catch you here next Tuesday, if not sooner. I might pop on in the week, depending how I feel. So night to you all. And remember to love yourselves, to be yourselves, and to own your shit, woman. So lots and lots of love to you all. Take care, and night to you.